everybody, welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion, an early morning ASMR type fight companion because it is 4 a.m. where I'm at right now. Everyone in my household is still asleep, but we have some deep MMA to watch, ladies and gentlemen. The prelims are over, the 2 amateur fights are over, and we have a 9-fight card ahead of us here. 2 title fights at the end of the card. It's gonna be awesome, and I thank you all for watching. If you're new to the channel, smash that like button and subscribe. I usually don't sound like a crazy person whispering as I'm watching these fights, but I have to this morning because, like I said, everyone in my house is asleep right now and don't want to wake everybody up early this Monday. Having said that, can't miss a deep card like this, ladies and gentlemen. So, welcome and thank you all for joining. Great card here today. Even the first 2 pro fights, yeah, we got an 8 and 7 guy going up against a 10 and 5 guy. Yeah, we have a 9 and 10 guy going up against a 6 and 4 guy. But the rest of the card, honestly, after the first 2 pro fights, pretty much like any other regional fight card like here in North America. Like, they've stacked this one up with some of their best fighters, far from the type of card that we've seen the last couple weeks, where they've kind of had the lower level guys and gals making their debuts, or like the 1 and 8 guy going up against the 2 and 5 guy, and the 2 and 5 guy is like 60 years old. Now, I know I'm exaggerating a little bit, but this is actually a legit fun card here. Deep impact, 121. Let's freaking go, ladies and gentlemen. So we will highlight the next 2 fighters here in a moment. What's up, Jelani? Good to see you. Striking Ace. Talib hitting us with the little Chihuahua. Oh, and here we go. The cold open for the card is starting now. Good to see you, Talib. And yeah, what's up, Cameron? What's up? No, there's no way they'd want to see this card. There's not even the slightest chance that they'd want to see this card, Narashi. But good to see you. Good to see you. Never mind, my ass is still up. What's going on? What's going on? I wish that they were as hardcore MMA fans as me and Narashi. They're not even this much MMA fans. They don't watch any MMA at all. Not even a little bit. So I highly doubt they'd want to either stay up, get up, or watch any promotion. I mean, sometimes they'll watch the UFC, right? Sometimes. Now, I am dragging one of them. I shouldn't say dragging. He's actually pumped. I am going to LFA next weekend with one of them, which I'm pumped because definitely sports fans. But you know, I think sometimes they watch Contender Series now. How you doing, Narashi? How you doing? But anyways, Narashi, Striking Ace still up as well. Good to see you. But yeah, Striking Ace, I would say, I don't know if this card is better than Deep 120 Impact. But like, other than these 2 fights, which honestly should be fun fights, because like most fights in Deep are fun, the rest of the card is delivering, man. We got an undefeated fighter on Deep as well. Hayashi, I'm excited to see. Sekihara, I'm excited to see. The big boys in the featured fight. Can Ito defend his title and extend his win streak? Vote in the poll question. Let me know. And then we have a new bantamweight fighter being crowned at the top of the card. 2 title fights and 9 great fights in total. And we have a great cold open here. God, I love Japanese MMA so much. So much that I only got maybe 2 hours of sleep. I got into bed like a little while ago. I think around 1 a.m. my time. But it was one of those things where like I was just so pumped. I was just so pumped that like I couldn't sleep. And I'm like, fuck, man, you have to get some sleep here. Because like I'm not going to bed after this. I'm not going to bed after this. I gotta work after this. So maybe got 45 minutes to an hour of sleep, but it is what it is. I was so excited for this card, and I'm so excited to have all of you along for the ride, even if there's like 3 or 4 of you here tonight. Just go home from work. Damn, late night, Narashi, late night. Well, sit back, relax, and let's watch some MMA. I'll probably only catch the first few fights. I want to be in bed before 5 a.m. It's 3:05 for you. Hey, fair enough, brother. Fair enough. I saw my friend Hype MMA in the live chat for Deep. Let's see if he's still in there. We were like the only ones. Yeah, there's literally no one else in the YouTube chat for Deep. But you know what? Like usually the Deep cards are yesterday. It was weird that they decided to do it Monday morning and not Sunday morning. All right, I'm seeing if Hype is still in the chat. Hype MMA and I were making predictions for fun on each fight last stream, because the last one was so much harder to predict because a bunch of nobodies, dude. But big shout to Striking Ace Man, with or without a Deep membership, always hanging out with us for a good chunk of these cards. So I appreciate that. And again, for everyone watching, I'm not always whispering on cards like a crazy person. Check the tape. Check the other live streams. It's just 4:08 a.m. my time, and I don't want to wake up my household. Pretty good opening video montage here, I have to say. They're kind of previewing every single fight, showing some footage of every single fight as well. We're gonna have the Deep theme song coming up soon here between every single fight. They have like their song, but then they have a variation of the song as the fighters making their walkout. Oh, yo, my man! I love how we're the only two in the Deep live chat on YouTube. I love it, brother. How you doing, my friend? What a great card. And speaking of, both the fighters are making their walkout now. We have Nobuyoshi Nakatsukasa, also known as NOV, who's 10-5 as a pro, 3-2 in his last 5 fights. Did lose his last fight, but was on a 3-fight win streak before that. 4 KO TKO, 6 submissions, 0 decisions. He finishes every single one of his fights, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1 in Ryzen, 4-1 in War Dog, and 2-1 in Gladiator. Lost to an 8-1 guy in his last fight when he took a big step up in competition. No shame in that. And he lost in Ryzen to Soyo, which again, no shame in that either. That's another step up in competition. Now he got finished in both of those fights, going up against, I don't want to say another big step up in competition, but a guy with a lot of fights under his belt in Tago, but some experience in Gladiator, which is a great league. Obviously, Ryzen's a great league, and kind of dominated in War Dog against lesser opponents. His opponent, Tarzan Rikito Tago, 8-7 as a pro, 5-0 in his last 5 fights, 25 years of age. By the way, I should say his opponent, 38 years of age, but the old farts in Japan, man. Like 38's hardly old in Japan. That's just getting started, especially on the Deep roster. 8-7 as a pro, 2 KO TKO, 4 submissions, 2 decisions. He's never been knocked out. 1 loss via submission, and only loss and most of his losses, I should say, have been decisions. 6 of them, 5-7 in deep, and on a 2-4-6 fight win streak right now in the promotion. Got a first round knockout and a second round rear naked choke in his last 2 fights. I'm gonna go with Tago in this one. Doing amazing. Hope you are well. Great starting bout. Absolutely. Yeah, that's funny. I haven't found it either. I'll record a little like voice or a little clip of it though before the night is done, and I'll send it to you on Discord. But it's kind of like if the Dream theme song was remixed by like some UK DJ and it was made to be a little bit of a club banger, that would be it. That's the best way to paint the picture. All right, round 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all.
Work calls prevent me from finishing this card. I'm lucky that I'm in Central Time, so I'm in just that perfect sweet spot where like I don't necessarily have to start work until like an hour after this card ends. And I don't have any meetings until about 9 or 10 a.m. my time. High kick attempt there by Tago, but next a left hook by Nakatsukasa. Karate combat over UFC Noche. I don't know why everyone's hating on UFC 306. The last 2 fights were boring, but I would say the rest of the card was awesome. So yeah, I'm going with Tago, who apparently is the underdog on the Tapology voting. Going against you on this one for funsies. Let's go. Going with Tarzan. 8-7 guys are usually studs. I love it. God, I love that there's a few people in the live chat here hanging out with us for deep. Clinching up against the cage. Tago with the left underhook. Some knees here by Tago. Agreed, the co-main and main put a stinker on top of the card. But the card was entertaining overall. Yeah. Some awesome scraps. I feel like with the UFC these days, like, a low blow there by Nakatsukasa. Looks like he need Tago in the balls. He's going to take a couple minutes. Or he's going to take a short bit of time to walk it off here. But I feel like, and whether this is a good thing or bad thing, the UFC does a very good job of promoting their cards. I mean, Dana White is one of the best fight promoters in the game for a reason. And he talked up this show, and I think a lot of UFC fans maybe had higher expectations or set their expectations very high. And I'm not saying too high, but my advice to everyone is set your UFC expectations accordingly so that they can be, so you can be a little bit more blown away, so you can be a little bit more impressed. Like, if anything, I set my KSW and Ryzen expectations higher than the UFC because 9 times out of the 10, they deliver to a point, to those expectations or higher, where the UFC, like, you're going to get good fights on the UFC all the time, but it's never going to be a flawless card. It's never going to live up to how Dana White and the like the production team on Embedded or on all their promotional videos and just promotion overall. It's never going to live up to that exactly. I don't know. Maybe I'm on an island there. Getting the takedown was Nakatsukasa as Tago tags back in. Tago with the classic tan Japanese look while also looking no older than 25, right? Yep. 2 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock. Tago on the bottom. Feet planted here by Nakatsukasa. Nakatsukasa trying to work here. Left to the body. That classic trying to pass into half guard, which he does. Going body, head, body, head. 2 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. Oh, active on the top here. Some more body shots there by Nakatsukasa. Now, deep referees are quick to stand you up if you're not active on the ground. So, oh, potential triangle here. It's not in yet, and not a lot of room by Tago as he's kind of bunched up in the corner of the cage here. But he has a high guard here. He's maybe trying to find an arm or something, but very high guard. Left leg is above the shoulder there of Nakatsukasa. He just doesn't have a lot of room here to cinch this up. Yo, Dylan! Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Good morning. Have you gotten any sleep yet tonight? I maybe got an hour. I got myself into bed at like 1 a.m. my time, but I was just so pumped on deep, and knowing that I had to wake up in like a couple hours after that, I literally was just laying there going, oh, this is not going to be good. But good morning, man. Good to see you as always. Yeah, I slept from like 8 p.m. till now. Nice. Oh, I mean, you stopped in the you stopped in our membership stream, which thank you for the dono again for a little bit, but glad you got a lot of sleep, my man. I was just watching deep and I thought, oh shit, I bet he's just streaming. Yo, Mr. Grant Gregory, let's go. What is up, buddy? Yeah, fucking ASMR stream because my roommates are sleeping, but we are streaming. We are here. Good morning, kings. Yes. The kings of the City Life Project community, the real ones, are up for deep. I love it. Some body shots here by Nakatsukasa and letting go of that high guard here and getting back up to his feet. For a moment there before the round ended was Nakatsukasa to land some more ground and pound, and that is it for the first round. That is it for the first round. We know who deep wants to win. Inactivity on top. That's true. Usually they would stand the stand the fighters up pretty quickly. Now he was landing like a few shots to the body, but definitely not enough for the deep referee not to stand them up, because usually the ref is standing these guys up if you're not at least trying to change position and if you're just throwing those muffin shots to the body. So that's a very good point. Absolutely crushing the wall sits right now. Not a fan of this shaved. Yeah, I did. I showered and shaved before this occasion. It's crazy. Even just with like my 5 o'clock shadow, which like I guarantee by tomorrow this time, I'll be halfway to looking like freaking Saddam Hussein again. Literally 24 hours after shaving, I look like 5 years older. All right, round two.
Let's get it all.
Deep refs telling him to work more than Herb Dean on a UFC main event, right? Yeah, Herb had an interesting night of reffing. Look for the takedown there. Good takedown defense by Tago, but Tago ran right into a left hand. Another left hand by Nakatsukasa. Low kick by Tago. Nakatsukasa looking for that right hand again. Right hand swing and a miss by Tago. I think the two biggest blunders for Herb Dean for me was when Shirez, going for the takedown, there's Nakatsukasa. Defending there's Tago. Tago looking for potential Darce choke. Falling to the ground there and didn't get his left arm wrapped around to maybe cinch up the Darce choke. Right back to the same position that we saw at the end of the first round, but potentially going for an arm here. No, it doesn't have it, just holding onto the shoulder right now is Tago. But my two biggest blunders personally by Herb Dean on UFC 306 was when Shirez grabbed the cage to set up the spinning back fist. Love that fight. Honestly, Shirez is a dog. I don't blame him. You got to do what you got to do, even half freaking dead there. You iron chin Mexican motherfucker, you. And then not calling the doctor in when Irene Aldana's face was falling apart. My thighs are thinner than my calves, dear God. Herb warned Merab to work or he would be deducted a point in round 5 with 30 seconds left, too. With 30 seconds left and with O'Malley down on the scorecards. 2 minutes and 57 seconds on the clock. In the top position here, again, trying to work into mount. Is he going to get it? He's in it. He's in full mount. Nakatsukasa is in full mount, ladies and gentlemen. Controlling the right wrist of Tago right now. Honestly, Nakatsukasa just has to posture up and start landing some bombs here. Is he potentially going for the arm triangle choke? Okay, his right arm is around the shoulder. I think he's trying to set up the arm triangle choke. All right, he's not going to get the arm triangle choke. Posturing up here. 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Man, it's not like the cage is... Oh, look at the reverse there. Look at the reverse there. What a scramble. What a reversal. Tago reverses. Tago in the top position now in the full guard of Nakatsukasa. Talk about fumbling the position, but he was in full mount and he just refused to throw big shots. Having said that, though, Nakatsukasa back up to his feet and a knee to the balls on Nakatsukasa. Oh my goodness, Tago returned the favor. They're going ball for ball here in deep, ladies and gentlemen. Only reason it matters to me is I used to have really thick muscular thighs from tons of squats and deadlifts and leg press workouts. Yeah, I don't know, those are the big workouts that I do when I am weightlifting, but this summer I've definitely focused way more on being outside for my workouts. So like plyometrics, hill sprints, and a lot of runs. But in the winter here in Minnesota, you can go skating, which actually helps for the legs, which I'll be doing more skating workouts. I'm gonna go straight. I'm gonna go straight miracle, Herb Brooks style again, doing back and forth skating drills, because there's a skating rink that they flood right near my place. Although I'm gonna have to move soon now that I think about it, because my roommates are selling this house. So it's Minnesota though. There's a park with ice seemingly in every neighborhood, but anyways, long and the short of it, in the winter here in Minnesota is where I really get back into weightlifting. Love your emotion, energy, and commentary. I can imagine the fight in my head. Hey, well, I know that there's a couple people who aren't watching this, so I'll do my best to stay on track with the commentary. Hey, I guess the perk is when I do move, I'll be able to actually be a little bit more animated and talk at a normal vocal level during these Japanese MMA cards. All right, still recovering here right now is Nakatsukasa. Fuck, I'm yawning, but I'm feeling good. Energy levels are up. Oh, and Nakatsukasa he's hurting, bro. He's hurting. That was a big knee. Dude, he's I don't know if he's milking this. I never want to blame a man for the discomfort they show after getting kicked or kneed in the balls, because we've all been there. We've all been there, boys. But Nakatsukasa is not doing well. Tago's literally sitting on the ground right now, mouthpiece out. It looks like he is preparing for the worst here, and the worst being this fight being called off. Breathing deeply here is Nakatsukasa. Let's see if he's good to go. Oh, the doctor's telling him, breathe, shake it off. Nakatsukasa shaking it off now. He has time. He's got the full 5 minutes. All right, it looks like we're going to continue here. It looks like we are going to continue here. Doctor didn't have to come into the cage and cop a feel, Japanese doctor style, when guys get kicked in the balls. Do you remember that? When was it Ota when Shinobu Ota in one of the Ryzen events got kicked in the balls and the doctors were coming, like literally just like copping to feel all sus. I was like, bro, what are you doing? All right, we are back. We are back. One minute and 41 seconds on the clock. Oh, they haven't started yet, but the fight is going to continue. The fight is going to continue. All right, here we go. Here we go. I mean, Tago had to like pump himself back up. It looked like Tago was preparing for the worst, and the worst being this fight being called off. Dude, he's getting a point taken away. He's getting a yellow card, bro. Okay, hype man. Tago is getting a yellow card, even though he was also hitting the balls in the first round. Yeah, we definitely know who deep wants to win this one. All right, we're back at it. That is a little insane. Like, I get that this one hurt Nakatsukasa a little bit more, but he literally hit Tago in the balls in the first round. That's a little crazy if you ask me. 1 minute 32 seconds on the clock. We are back at it. Right hand by Nakatsukasa. Nakatsukasa going right back to the takedown. Oh, stuff the takedown there was Tago. Nakatsukasa kneed Tago in the face. Tago jumped right on the back of Nakatsukasa. After being kneed in the face, he's looking for the renegade choke. He has one hook in. Trying to scramble here is Nakatsukasa. I do think Tago's going to lose position. What's up, Hillcat? Good morning. Hope you're enjoying these fights. 58 seconds on the clock. Yo, yo, yo. Bro, Hank, some collusion going on. Tago got hit in the balls in the first round, but it wasn't like he wasn't in as much pain. In the second round, he knees Nakatsukasa in the balls, and he's in a lot more pain. Takes pretty much the full 5 minutes, and Tago gets a yellow card. What is this? 9 fights, and this is the first one. There were 2 amateur fight prelims, and a nice reversal there by Nakatsukasa, and he's in the top position. What's up, Jelani? 20 seconds on the clock. The Osborne fight was good at 306. Hey, glad you liked it. Glad you liked it. Yeah, I liked the card overall. Okay, it was fun. Oh, up kick by Tago, Final seconds of this fight, elbows from the bottom, and that it is all over. It is all over. And Tago raising his hands like he thinks he won this one. I mean, bro. Still. Oh my goodness, man. Nakatsukasa still cupping his balls up, being like, oh, I'm still hurt. Bro, I get it. You got kneed there. We are men here. We understand it. But Tago also got hit in the balls in the first round. He ain't complaining, and he got the yellow card. Is this MMA or Copa America sus officiating? Oh, for sure. I thought there was 11. Yeah, so there were 2 amateur fights before this one. If you look, Nakatsukasa, despite landing the bigger left hands, he's wearing more damage. Let's see how the judges score this. Disappointed in Aldana? I'm less disappointed in Aldana as I am impressed with Norma Dumont. Damn, I wish my GPU wasn't fucked. And Nakatsukasa winning this one. I'm not surprised, even though his face is mangled. He got the better of Tago in the first round. Tago doesn't seem upset about this, and Tago got the yellow card in the second round as well. We all know Aldana's a one-trick pony. I was also disappointed in Aldana. Good decision. Maybe refresh it, Hank, as I know yesterday some people in chat were saying that like YouTube, their chats on YouTube was a bit glitchy. I forget who it was, but he was like, "What, did this person block me?" And the person was like, "No." And then he refreshed it and he's like, "Oh, I see them now." Sorry to hear that your GPU is fucked. Her and Grasso made a bad showing for Lobo Gym. Yeah, it wasn't their best nights. At least Diego was the bright spot. Found him. Aldano's a dog though. Yep. Yeah, I think like YouTube did some update a couple weeks ago with their chat, and it's weird. No, Tago. Lopez didn't get lucky. You must have been watching a different fight, Elcat. I know your boy Ortega lost, and Ortega's tough as nails, man. That's typical Ortega, tough as nails. But yeah, far from luck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were watching a different fight for sure. Watching a different fight, or back to your trolling ways. Top chat is YouTube filtering the chat. Go to live chat and see every single one. Got you. Oh, that's why, because he said he swore there. That's why. Got you. All right, we're on to the next one. Yeah, takedowns don't win fights, unfortunately, Ilkat. And he didn't get a takedown. So, like I said, I think you're confusing the fight, but that's okay. There were a lot of fights this weekend, and I know you're an MMA junkie and you watch all of them. So, I'm just gonna give you the benefit of the doubt that you're getting the fight confused with a different fight. That, or you need new glasses, and that's coming from someone who just got new glasses a few months ago. It's always good to get them checked again and update your prescription, my man. All right. God, I love this deep theme song. Let's fucking go. God, this is the best part of the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's the start of the week, but LFA aside, KSW aside, Bellator aside, UFC aside, it's fucking deep time, baby. And this is what I live for. If I died in 4 hours after this, I would die a happy man. I fucking love Japanese MMA, ladies and gentlemen. It's the greatest. And just hearing this theme song gets me fucking pumped. Game over. The knockdowns lost Ortega the fight, but he was jabbing Lopez up. He did. His jabs were the best. Was the best tool that he had. I believe Lopez still outstruck him overall. Jay's making more sense than Ilka at this point. Again, I think you were watching a different fight, Ilka. Like I said, props to Ortega for being tough, as he always is. He got his jab going late, but he missed a lot of his shots. And I remember we were talking about that on the live stream. Check the tape. I talked about it as well. And I think I even brought the stats up at the end of it. He threw a lot, but missed a ton of his shots. Well, I'm going to get some coffee if I'm going to stay up. Sounds good. I rarely stay up past 2 a.m. I don't think so, Hank, because I think you'd be a lot more volatile, which like I think Ilkat genuinely likes the vibe and likes me as I know more often than not Ilkat has kind of been playing that troll role lately, but like Ilkat and I have actually talked like mano a mano, human to human. Non-troll to non-troll about like food and workouts and some life stuff. So my read on Ilkat is he's like, oh, I can say some things and get a reaction out of Isha, and that's more fun than just like talking like a normal person in the chat. So that's just kind of how I read it now. Let's work. Expert troll. what is the deep theme? Again, it kind of sounds like the Dream theme song, but with like a club banger beat in the background. I got Public Enemy #1 in this one. Kashimura, Itsuki, Itsuki Hirata's boyfriend. Oh wow, that is Public Enemy #1. Just remember, Isha, I may be a glass half empty, but the liquids are still contained in a glass and not strewn all over the table. That is true. Yeah, you got to admit that you do come in here to troll more often than not lately. Rikiya Matsuzawa against Jinnosuke Kashimura. All right, so Hype MMA is going with Kashimura. I didn't know that was Hiroto's boyfriend. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it on. Oh, and already looking for the takedown, bro. The commentary's hype here tonight on the deep card. Already going for the takedown there is Kashimura. Trying to set up a guillotine is Rikiya. Rikiya trying to butt scoot to the cage, try to get back up to his feet. Hey, 10 likes. Let's go. Let's go. I got Matsuzawa. All right, let me do a quick little preview here as trying to control the neck right now of Kashimura is Rikiya. Kashimura, 6-4 as a pro, 23 years of age, 2-3 in his last 5 fights. Won his last fight. Still trying to set up that guillotine is Rikiya. And it is under the chin. He just doesn't have guard right now. He just doesn't have guard. I'm a winner. 6 submissions. Wow. 6 submissions here, ladies and gentlemen. And Kashimura, like I said, is in the top position here. 0 decisions, 6 submissions. All of his wins have come via submission. He's never been submitted yet. Rikiya was trying to set up a guillotine there, and a great job by Kashimura getting full mount. Kashimura now in the full mount, 2-2 in deep, 3-1 in pancreas. Oh, big shot by Kashimura in the top position. Rikiya didn't like that. Now looking for the back here. Now Kashimura is looking for the back. Doesn't quite have the hook in yet. Is he going to get the back? Or he does have both the hooks in now. Back mount on Rikiya. Back mount. He's trying to set up the rear naked choke. On the bottom now is the 9 and 10 fighter here, and it's all over. It is all over. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, and he gets it. Kashimura. I didn't even have enough time to make my prediction. But Public Enemy #1, Kashimura gets the rear naked choke in the first round. Let's go. Tap mount, baby. Bro, Biff? This might be my new favorite profile. Fucking love Back to the Future. I love it. Sports Almanac, baby. Make like a tree and get out of here. It's make like a tree and leave, you moron. Bang. Even the commentary showed their sympathy for Aspinall and admitted the ducking. Yup. Man grapples Igor Tanabe. This Gilly doing nothing. Absolutely, yes. He didn't even have any hooks in, and he wasn't even in his guard there. I saw Tanabe in the audience. Respect, brother. Okay, so yeah, I found that suspicious. Like Jones realizes Pereira isn't a threat, but Aspinall, he couldn't even face him. That's what we're saying, buddy. That's what we're saying. It's no disrespect to Jones' fighting skills. Like I said, he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest of all time, right? But there's a weird, but there's something fishy about him not fighting Aspinall, and I personally am in the camp that he doesn't want to lose to him, and that he's scared. But anyways, let's keep the focus on Deep here. John Jones, we had enough John Jones conversation on the UFC stream. Let's keep the focus on the deep fighters and the striking ace with the $2.79, doing his best freaking big red impression with the custom sense. Let's go. Obligatory deep dono as per tradition, bro. You were far too kind. You did not have to do that. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Striking ace with the $2.79, baby. I love it. I love it. I love these custom cents donations. Thank you so much. You're far too kind, man. You're far too kind. Hey, Cristione, why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? You said, why are you yelling? Yishperin. And Kashimura, he got the first round submission. Yeah, roommates sleeping. I'm yell whispering, yishpering. Mm-mm. You should do you think I should resubscribe to Fight Pass? Hey man, if you're if you want to watch a ton of regional MMA, I would say 100%. There's some awesome promotions on Fight Pass. Like LFA alone is worth it. Not to mention Cage Fury FC, Unified, BFL, Lux, FFC. I mean, I'm missing some, and they have some good the UFC Fight Pass Invitationals if you're into those. I feel like there's too many leagues, and I get my fix with the UFC. See, I get my fix with the regional scenes. So, like, if you're gonna take time to watch them all, and you want to watch more and follow a lot of the prospects, and just like I said, some of the other top regional shows, I personally am always gonna say yes, it's worth it. But if you just get your fix with UFC and you're not gonna use it, then obviously save your money. Favorite fight is next, Tanioka. Yes, and Guzzi Hines this weekend, baby. I gotta call him tomorrow and check in. He's the chosen one, and he will dominate on Friday, bro. And if he wins on Friday, that's 5 in a row. And as a heavyweight on the regional scene, the way he fights, that's a Dana White loving heavyweight right there. I would love to see him get that call. Whether he wins or loses on Contender Series, that'll be the most money he makes fighting pro ever if he gets that call. Denial, sealed approval. And yeah, Hank, who's the other Minnesotan heavyweight who's fighting? It's called like Asplin, Steve Asplin. I know I'm pronouncing his last name wrong, but he's that like taller kickboxer. Hell yeah, brother. Dana White's looking for a fight. Let him in. I love everything about this 30-year-old kid. Yeah, Asplin. Yeah, he's sweet. I was sitting next to his wife or his girlfriend and his family the last time I was at LFA. They're awesome. And then I was talking to him and hung out with him a little bit after the fight. Guzzi Hines being the number 2 heavyweight in 2 states is super impressive, especially. And you know what, dude, at ADCC North American trials, he submitted 2 black belts, and he's a white belt in jiu-jitsu. People are doubting him going into it too. One of the underdog opportunities. Apparently, I think Asplin still puts it off. I think so. I think so too, because he has good cardio for being a big boy. His takedown defense is good enough. He can take a punch, and he's a rangy heavyweight. Him and Guzzi, I think, used to train together. Anyways, let's highlight this next fight, ladies and gentlemen. Denial gives me all like the positive and dirty deets about the Minnesotan fighters. But what I love going there is, man, like the Minnesota crowd who just sit in the crowd like next to you. Like they're awesome, man. And they show up to support their own. All right. We got Miyabi against Tanioka. Tanioka 6-3 as a pro, and he's making his walkout right now. 3-2 in his last 5 fights. Win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one. 31 years of age. So he was the deep kickboxing champion. That's cool. 4 KO TKO, 0 submissions, 2 decisions. He's only lost via knockout though in MMA. And look like he's full-time MMA now. Beat a 10-6 guy. Beat a 5-2 guy. All knockouts here too. I love it. I love it. His only win via unanimous decision was in April of 2022 against a 7-7 guy. Miyabi 7-4 as a pro, 3-2 in his last 5 fights. Lost his last fight to Fukuda, who's fighting up on this card. But was on a 3-fight win streak before that. 1 KO TKO, 0 submission, 8 decisions. But he's only lost via submission, 2 via KO. Ooh, that's some Japanese MMA ass record if I've ever seen one. 7-3 in deep. Again, no shame in losing to Fukuda. Be 12-5, got 4-3 and 3-5. I'll go head to head with you, hype man. I'm going with Shunsuke. Locking it in. All right, round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it all. Swing and a miss there with the right hand by Tanioka. Tanioka in the blue corner. Miyabi in the red. Low kick by Tanioka. Tanioka stalking down Miyabi here. No, hey, what's up, Lenny? You have to be a member of the Deep YouTube channel to watch it. Oh, and going for the takedown, the single leg takedown there was Miyabi. He gets it for a moment, but right back up to his feet is Tanioka. Tanioka for hype man, locking it in. I agree. 3 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. Yeah, I like the production and visuals as well. Low kick by Tanioka, but a nice knee there by Miyabi. Miyabi in the tie clinch there lands a couple good knees. 3 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. Left by Miyabi. And again, for anybody new hanging out with us, I'm not always whispering like a crazy person. It's just almost 5 a.m. where I live right now and I have roommates. So I'm just trying to be respectful. Oh, a nice right hand by Miyabi. I'll catch up in the comments here in a sec, guys. I feel like someone's going down in this one and I don't want to miss it. 3 minutes and 16 seconds. Go Tanioka. Go Tapioca. 3 minutes on the clock. Good to see you, by the way, Lenny. 2 minutes and 58 seconds. Don't listen to him. This is his normal voice. Yes, we only do ASMR streams on the channel. 2 minutes and 44 seconds. It was funny. The last deep card, my roommates were away and everyone's like, oh man, I was looking forward to the ASMR. Nice left to the body there by Tanioka. Front kick by Miyabi. Oh, counter left there by Miyabi. Swing and a miss. And a nice left hand by Tanioka. Tanioka catches the high kick of Miyabi. You can tell, man, these guys have some good kickboxing. And I step back left by Miyabi. Role-playing the polite Japanese viewer with the whispers, right? 1 minute and 58 seconds on the clock. The unspeakable things he's done to that mic. 1 minute and 50 seconds on the clock. Yeah, instead of let's get it on, it's let's get it on. 1 minute and 41 seconds on the clock. Striker's delight indeed. Still at the center of the cage. Feints here by both these guys. Left jab by Miyabivs. Double left jab by Tanioka. Didn't land. 1 minute 17 seconds. Outside low kick by Tanioka. Right hand and a left by Tanioka. Trying to set up the tie clinch. There's Miyabivs. They break. 1 minute on the clock. Left hand by Tanioka. Tanioka with the 1-2. That right hand landed. Tanioka pressuring Miyabivs to the cage. Miyabivs doing a good job of sidestepping here. He doesn't want to have his back up against the cage against Tanioka. And a nice left hand by Tanioka. And Tanioka just throws Miyabivs to the ground, bullying him. But Miyabivs right back up to his feet. Miyabivs just a step behind here. Just a step behind here. And Tanioka walking him down, pressuring him outside that center line. Tanioka's hand speed just a little bit quicker here than Miyabivs. Left by Tanioka. 31 seconds on the clock. And Miyabivs was poked in the eye. Fouls galore right now. Hines and Aswin both have great cardio, but I hope Guzzi can improve his striking. If he does, he's a star. Yeah, he's got more of that street fighter brawling style versus traditional boxing. Title fights are different than regular fights. Yeah, you could call it luck, or you could call it that O'Malley was way too late to pull on the trigger. I don't think he's a weight bully because he's never had issue making weight. O'Malley was putting some offense together towards the end, but the takedowns was always there from Rob. If it was 10 rounds, the result would have been the same. Sean got cooked. Miyabivs is probably going to absolutely dominate, but I'm going with Tanioka. He's a deep lifer. Yeah, I'm excited to see. Lopez every fight in the UFC. I'm excited for. Yeah, but again, it was the end of the round, and that's on O'Malley for not pulling the trigger, right? Same with Vera. Yep. Yo, Ilkat, Ryzen's. Oh, dude, the doctor's looking at his eye here, putting some ice on it. Ryzen's going back to that old school rule set for their last man standing belt, which is amazing. I would love that. It's just like arenas can't do that anymore, right? Because there has to be a time limit. They got to be out of there at a certain amount of time. Now, if they just did fights at the Apex, 100%. But the last man standing belt, they're going to start doing it in Ryzen, where they're going to have basically whoever, and that's the real BMF. Like, throw the BMF belt in the garbage. Last man standing is where it's at. Saki Kabara-san wants it where unlimited rounds, 5-minute rounds, but unlimited rounds, open scoring, and the last one to, well, I guess only open scoring if they cap it at like 5 or 10 rounds, because he said that there's going to be certain arenas and certain situations where they're going to have to cap it, but ideally he wants it unlimited rounds. First one to give up or first one to get knocked out obviously ends the fight, which is amazing. I love the superior rule set. But yeah, I'm all for the last man standing, unlimited rounds. Real fighting, baby. I understand that it has to be controlled and regulated, though, and that if you do that on every fight, fights are going to go forever, and you can't have that. You can't have every fight Gracie Sakuraba. And the fight is over? No way. No way. The fight is over. Miyabivs, his eyes starting to swell up now. Bro, Tanioka was going to win that fight anyways. Tanioka's going to win that fight anyways. That's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame. Yeah, but that's not the superior rule set that I'm referring to. I'm referring to Ryzen's rule sets. Good display of respect there by Tanioka. Yeah, Lenny, I already told you, buddy. You only can watch these by being a member of the Deep YouTube channel. It's literally not broadcasting anywhere else, my friend. But yes, go make some dinner. Gotta put Tanioka's lights out to win, and doesn't seem like Miyabi has that in his arsenal. Nope. Well, you know what? I'm still okay with that. I mean, that's what happened, right, with the last one. That would definitely incentivize finishes instead of cross shift, and Mura would have a panic attack. This is over. Rip wrong zoo. Let's fucking go. No time limits, open weight, bring it back. Dude, Ilkat, you sound like a Japanese MMA fan. I love that. Open gender, screw it. The return of human cockfighting, let's go. You know, I was actually going to share the Kenny versus Spenny, who can win a cockfight competition link at the UFC Noche stream, but I figured that would be bad. That would be in bad taste. Now, they don't actually use chickens to fight. They had the the rules for the Kenny versus Spenny, who could win a cockfight, was any weapon or tool that is emanating from the penis can be used, and they fought in the coctagon. Hilarious episode. For those who don't watch Kenny versus Spenny, it is, I think it's the greatest show ever made, but it is pretty crass. I think it's it definitely has a cult following. But, I mean, hey, if Matt and Trey are going to produce anything that's not South Park, you know it's going to be fucked. What's up, Talib? Some men just want to watch the world burn. I mean, at the end of the day, I know this is a sport, but as the great Darren Till would say, don't call our sport a sport. It's fighting. It's fighting at the end of the day. And if humans are going to put it on the line, put their life, put their health on the line for our entertainment, we might as well turn that shit up to 11. No gloves like UFC 1 except for the one glove boxer. Yes, rest in peace, Art Jimerson. 1993 Lan. I hate Raul. Probably. All right, next two fighters making their way into the cage right now. God, the deep song, man. Like I said, if the Dream theme song and a UK DJ mixed, that would be the deep theme song, man. Hiroto Gomyo against Soyo Aimoto. Aimoto 5-0 as a pro, ladies and gentlemen. 5-0 as a pro. 23 years of age, undefeated. Just like Chael Sonnen, undefeated. Like I said, 5-0. His last opponent that he defeated. Well, I'm whispering right now because it's 5 a.m. and I don't want to wake up my roommates. 2 first-round finishes in a row at Deep 120 Impact and at Deep Tokyo Impact 2024 first round, where he beat 2 4-3 guys. Before then, beat a 4-2 guy decision, a 1-1 guy, and a 2-5 guy. Honestly, not a bad record. His opponent, 5-3 as a pro, 28 years of age, 2-3 in his last 5 fights, but he did win his last fight. Oh, he's at a Japan top team, so he trains with the Asakura brothers. 3 KO, TKO, 0 submissions, 2 decisions, been knocked out once and lost 2 decisions. Beat an 11-7 guy, lost to a 7-7 guy, beat a 9-11 guy, beat a 17-9 guy. Ooh. And he's got some good knockouts on his resume as well. I'm going with Aimoto. And still undefeated. Round 1, let's go. Man, the pacing for Deep is incredible, and not a big walk to the octagon here. I guess not octagon, but to the cage. Oh, and a nice right hand by Gomyo. Low kick by Aimoto. And of course, Aimoto, the 23-year-old. Is it Aimoto or Aimoto? looking way older than, or it's Aimoto, my apologies, looking way older than Gomyo, who's got 5 years on him. Low kick by Aimoto, another low kick by Aimoto. Gomyo in the red corner, Aimoto in the blue. Oh, body kick there by Aimoto. We're on count of three. 1, 2, 3. Raul, Tuto Roli is far superior than Raul Rosas Jr. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly that.
And that's one of the biggest issues in, well, not issues, but that's one of the biggest, I guess, hurdles fighters face in BKFC. 3 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock. Oh! A nice right elbow and a left hand by Gomyo as he separates from the clinch. Low kick by Aimoto and a step in right elbow. Oh, Aimoto's hurt. Then Gomyo and Aimoto, they're thrown in the pocket. Each of them throwing huge shots. Each of them threw like 4 shots that landed. Trying to clinch here is Aimoto, but Gomyo senses he's hurt. Gomyo pressuring him here, landing big shots. They each rocked each other in that exchange. Gomyo first, then Aimoto, then Gomyo again. Now they're clinching up. Left underhook by Gomyo right now. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. I remember Nader Nick saying MMA is not a sport, it's fighting. Yeah, well, I'm definitely on their side of it. Like, it is a sport now, especially in North America with their garbage ass, stupid, disgusting disgrace of fighting commissions and unified rules. But I do lean towards more that it's fighting more than a sport. It always will be. Oh, step back left by Gomyo. 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. I got Chuck Norris. Tried to pull a Raul there. Aimoto, come on. Yeah.
Exactly that.
1 minute and 59 seconds. Arnold Allen knows the feeling. Yeah, but he's breaking his hands even with gloves. Oh, damn. Tremendous. Florence Klotzer fight. Yo, Mr. Grant, I like my MMA. I like my sodomy deep. Thank you so much for the $2 Mr. Grant Gregory. And thank you so much for re-upping your membership as well. 18 months, my friend. And getting the takedown there was Aimoto. Aimoto, some short left elbows. I think Aimoto's cut. Someone's bleeding here. Aimoto back up to his feet and Aimoto trying to re-enter the guard but misses, and Gomyo spins and gets back up to his feet. 1 minute and 16 seconds on the clock. Nice step back left hook by Aimoto. This is an absolute brawl, ladies and gentlemen. This is an absolute brawl and a great display of mixed martial arts. 57 seconds on the clock, and yes, they can be one and the same. Aimoto desperately trying to go for that right single leg. Great takedown defense by Gomyo. 45 seconds on the clock. Fuck him. Yeah, it's one of the worst things. War, famine, and the unified rules are probably the 3 worst things in our existence right now. 25 seconds on the clock. $15 seconds. Amazing pun by Mr. Grant Gregory. Oh, and there's a double leg takedown right at the bell, and Aimoto landing some big shots. Up kick by Gomyo. What the fuck is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Every time one of these guys gets the edge over the other with big shots, the other one responds, and that is it for the first round. Okay, looks like it's Aimoto's nose that was bleeding. Wow, what a tremendous round! God. Oh, I hear my roommate One of my roommates is walking around. Hopefully I'm not waking them up. No one is enjoying this more than Isha right now. Japanese MMA is the best, man. No regional show in North America even comes close to how entertaining Japanese MMA is, because the fighters care more about putting on a show than winning. It's amazing. Insane start. Disappointed. Oh, and Aimoto getting the crowd going at the legendary Korakuen Hall, which, by the way, and Hank knows this, there was a lot of, as I was doing some research into some old Japanese wrestling, a lot of like legendary matches, and again, I can't name them all like off the top of my head, took place at Korakuen Hall in Tokyo.
Let's get it all!
I wanted something fresh for both men, but good to know Chandler's free and Charles is going to get an easy dub. No defense, just CT exchange like the MMA gods intended. I am Biff. I actually really love Breaking Down. I've only been able to watch 2 of their full shows because the pay-per-views are very expensive. Oh, a nice right hand by Aimoto. But I love what the Asakura brothers are doing with Breaking Down, dude. Oh, a nice step back right by Gomyo. And I love how a lot of the Breaking Down guys have really found a home in Ryzen now. Anpo had a good fight there. Oh, a nice left hand by Gomyo. Dude, Gomyo's striking is legit. And look for the takedown there is Aimoto. Aimoto almost got the double leg there. Looked like he was almost trying to pick up Gomyo, but Gomyo with the great defense in the wide stance. I don't like Chandler's big head. But yeah, Biff, I love what Breaking Down is doing. But yeah, they're I try to buy as many pay-per-views to support the leagues as possible. But I don't make a lot of money. So I kind of have to, pick and choose. So it's the same with like Pancrase. I would buy every Pancrase pay-per-view, but again, I'd rather buy every K1, my Deep membership, and Ryzen as far as the Japanese MMA ones. Now, Pancrase did lower their pay-per-view price, which is good. Oh, big knees in the clinch here by Gomyo. But Breaking Down being $55 USD, it's tough, especially when you can watch a lot of the fights after on Mikuru's YouTube channel, like a couple weeks later. But for those who don't know what Breaking Down is, it's like the outcasts of society, and other either kickboxers or MMA fighters will be signed by the Asakura brothers, and sometimes you have to try out in their kind of reality show, and then you fight those 1 or 2 round fights, and you just put on a show for the fans. Nice single leg takedown by Aimoto, but a good scramble there by Gomyo, and Gomyo gets the back of Aimoto. He gets the back of Aimoto. And he's looking for a scramble. He's looking for now he's looking for the rear naked choke. Good job fighting the hands here by Aimoto, but Gomyo is on his back, and Aimoto's feet are planted as he stood back up. Chandler has the overhand and some wrestling. Oh my goodness, it's okay, still Aimoto's fighting the hands here, but Gomyo's on his back. Body triangle is not secured though. Yeah, I don't know if it was the last one or the one before, but yeah, it was $55 USD. 1 minute and 58 seconds on the clock. Still on his back. Hooks are in, but no body lock is set here. And it looks like Gomyo might let go of the backpack here. And yes, he does. His left foot is planted. The last one was only 2,000 yen. Okay, well, I'll definitely look into the next one. Hell yeah. 1 minute and 28 seconds on the clock. Aimoto now trying to still go for that single leg as Gomyo's off his back. 2 backpacks in a night. We are spoiled. I imagine we're going to get a couple more. Damian Maia has the best backpacks. Damian Maia was the king of backpacks in the UFC. And a nice takedown there by Aimoto. Instantly trying to scramble. Here's Gomyo, and Aimoto with the right hook, and doesn't have his back here yet, but is landing some shots here. Doing his best Marab impression. Yo, what's up, Billy? Good to see you, buddy. Bro, shout out to Billy here. training with Japanese top team as well. Dude, Billy, this is an honor to have you in the live chat, buddy. And I feel like an idiot here whispering, but I'm in the United States and it's 5:10 a.m. and I don't want to wake up my roommates. But dude, shout out to Billy here. Dude, what an honor to have you in the live chat. Thank you so much for hanging out. 25 seconds on the clock. And Aimoto with the body triangle now on the back of Gomyo. I think Gomyo is going to survive, but yes, indeed, Billy. For those who don't know, Billy trains with the Asakura brothers. Oh, good job fighting the hands, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Fight standing up. And very respectful, soft Japanese clap so I don't wake up my roommates. What a fight. What a fight, dude. I have no idea who's going to win this one. I have no idea who's going to win this one. Billy, when's your next fight, brother? Or are you just coaching these days? These rounds feel short. Yeah. We have Akimoto and Seika fighting on Ryzen 48. Dude, I will be streaming Ryzen 48, man. Billy, I cover every deep card and every Ryzen card, my man. You're just coaching in Japan? Dude, that must be awesome. What a life. Hey, well, your wrestling and grappling coaching is definitely working, my man, because that was amazing. We're listening in for the decision. Oh, and Aimoto wins decision. Oh, it was because of that. It was because of the end of the second round, man. The way that the Japanese score these, the way that the Japanese ref these. If Gomyo ended on top there, he would have won the fight, I think. Damn. Well, Aimoto is now 6-0. Great fight, but awesome performance by Gomyo. Gotta head out. I need to prep for the Musamechi interview you're doing next week. Dude, that is awesome. I can't wait to watch it, man. And we'll share it. We'll share it on the channel and the Discord as well. Have a great day, Mr. Grant Gregory. Yes, Billy, spill the beans. Is he fighting Pantoja? He deserves it. He deserves that immediate title shot. But again, big shout out to everybody in the live chat here. Like I said, I always feel kind of dumb whispering as I'm doing these streams. And hey, I got relatively cheap rent living with roommates right now. The only downside is my office is right under my roommate's bedroom. So it is what it is. But I think I only have 2 or 3 months still in this place before they sell the house, or at least list the house. So I got to start house hunting here soon. Oh, it's going to be interesting to go looking for houses here in Minnesota. And then when landlords ask me, all right, what's your mode of income? And I'll be like, freelance work in YouTube. Not sure how much of a viable tenant I will be. Knock on wood, fingers crossed. I have a buddy who's moving to the Twin Cities soon from North Minnesota, and he also works in media and has a stable job. So hopefully he can just sign the lease and I can just sublet a room. Yeah, Hank, I'm quite literally gonna. There's a I would say about a 35% chance that I'm homeless in 3 months, but we'll see. We'll see. Dude, I would love that Ilcat. I just can't afford it, but that's the dream. You know what's funny, Ilcat, is my dad, he's not quite retired yet, But he's slowing down his work. I mean, he's 65 and still works like full-time finishing carpentry. So he's getting up there in age. He's getting older. His knees are getting worse. His back's hurting. But he just bought a Sprinter van and is customizing it to be able to just travel year-round now around North America. So I would love to do that, just like my old man's about to do. He might actually net some profit. I just need to find some good internet. But you know what? There's these devices that can steal people's internet. People who live in vans and the van life movement in big cities, they talk about it on YouTube all the time, but it's not the best connection. Yeah, I can't afford a Sprinter van or an RV right now, but that like I probably will end up doing that. Probably in my 40s, to be perfectly honest. Probably in like 10 years. We'll see. I mean, we'll see how life shakes out. But Hank, at one point I had a Honda Element, that box Honda car, and bro, that was my favorite vehicle that I've ever owned. I customized the shit out of that thing. It was amazing. I had cabinets in it. I had a bed. I had like slots for my totes. I had like a little desk that folded down and I could even fit my mountain bike in when everything was like in place and still sleep comfortably. It was fucking awesome, man. My girlfriend at the time, she had a dog. Shout out to Dave. He was my best friend. And we'd even find room for him in that vehicle as well. And I put 480 miles on that bad boy. Well, I put 280 on it, but I bought it at 200,000 miles. But the engine blew up at 480,000 miles, and I put 280,000 miles on that. Traveling, camping, it was amazing. Winter camping. Gotta get that hotspot, baby. Just be careful driving around at the playgrounds. No playgrounds. Hooray for stealing. I guess it's more borrowing. Because you're not taking it for life. You're just borrowing it wherever you're parking. But I think in Canada, anyways, every national park, like parking lot where you can like pull your RV in or camp and mobile in and sleep has Wi-Fi now, which is pretty cool. Finding good internet is harder than taking the ring to mortar, especially in the United States. If there's one thing I'll say in Canada, well, there's a few things, but if there's one thing that's definite is fuck the internet up there is way better for the price. Yo, what's up, Arthur? Good to see you. Japanese MMA promotions love having cards on weekdays, huh? Yeah, apparently. It's free balloon day, like Mr. Krabs said. About to leave for work, otherwise I'd be watching. No worries, Arthur. This is... Oh, shit. Whoops, wrong bout order. Wrong. I should have known that, Biff. I have the bout order on my phone. All right, we're about to... We'll get back to the commentary here in a sec, yeah. I even made sure that I put the right bout order on my phone. Thank you so much. We have Sugiyama coming up next here. Topology almost got it right. I was getting too comfortable with the Topology order. All right, guys, round one. Let's get on. Thank you, Biff. What would I do without you, Biff? I'm still swooning over Biff's profile picture and name. What are you looking at, butthead? 4 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. Hey, no worries, Hank. Always a pleasure, my man. Thank you for all the support you show the channel. And you guys had a great show today. I'm glad I got to catch pretty much the whole thing. 4 minutes and 28 seconds on the clock. Balls deep, baby. Cozy. Dude, he's going to be the LFA champ soon or on Contender Series next season. He just has to freaking wrap his hands better because he keeps fucking busting up his hands in training. 4 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Oh, and a little bit of a stumble there by Sekihara. Sekihara in the red corner. Sugiyama in the blue. High kick by Sekihara. Sekihara, by the way, 10-3 as a pro. Was very excited to see how he would fare in this one. 4-1 in his last 5 fights. He's being walked down here, pressured outside that center line. Right hand by Sugiyama. And Sugiyama, man, actually looks in pretty good shape for this one. Looks sharp as well. Continuing to pressure forward. Swing and miss with that right hand by Sekihara. And Sekihara, again being pressured here by Sugiyama. Sekihara, left hand swing and a miss. 3 KO TKOs, 0 submissions, 7 decisions for Sekihara. 1-0 in Ryzen, 5-1 in Deep, and 3-2 in the Mighty Pancreas. And looking to, oh, a nice knee in the clinch there by Sekihara. Sugiyama pushing him up against the cage now. Last one against a 9-9, guys. Competed in a lot of grappling recently as well. Beat a 21-9 guy. They separate. Yuki Ito, no shame in losing to Ito. Oh, and a nice counter left and right by Sekihara. But Sugiyama, great pressure here early. And there's a nice step back shot by Sekihara. And yeah, Sugiyama didn't like that. Sugiyama, beautiful double leg takedown. Yeah, see you later, buddy. Sugiyama, 14-9 as a pro. 2-3 in his last 5 fights, but he is coming off a win. And he's in the top position right now. Sekihara, though, ass to the mat, back to the cage. Kohei Sugiyama, 28 years of age. What a gym name. Splash, baby. Trying to get the back here of Sekihara, and a good job by Sekihara for standing up here, getting back up to his feet. 3 KO TKOs, 4 submissions, 7 decisions. 0-1 in Ryzen, 8-5 in Pancreas, and 6-3 in Deep. Beat Izawa, who was 6-5 in his last fight, and his other one was against a 3-4 guy. Did have a good win against Honda, though. Or was it a few fights ago? Anyways, back to the action here. I am picking Sekihara to win, and I was picking him to win before the fight started anyways. And Sekihara trying to get the crowd going. All right, the fight's back on here. A little bit of a low blow there was committed, but we're all good. We're all good. 1 minute, 35 seconds on the clock. Oh, a nice high kick by Sugiyama. Body kick by Sugiyama. Left hook by Sekihara. Swing and a miss with that right hand by Sugiyama. Sekihara, man, he's got to keep his hands up a little bit better, or a little bit more here. He's bringing them up when he resets, but when he's moving back and kind of moves side to side there, he drops them a little too much and falling to the ground here. Sekihara was looking for the takedown, but looking for a heel is Sugiyama, unable to get the heel hook. Nice scrambles in their back up to their feet. Yeah, what's up, Ben? Good to see you, buddy. 52 seconds on the clock. Left hook by Sugiyama. Low kick by Sekihara. Probably heading to bed after the fight. After this, picking Sekihara. Sounds good, Nate. Thank you so much for the donation, man. You're far too kind. How you doing, Ben? Bro, I can't believe we had one of the Asakura brothers coach here, Billy, in the live chat. Shout out to Billy Bigelow. 15 seconds on the clock. One of the Japanese top team trainers. Super cool to have him in the chat. Front kick by Sekihara, and that is it for the first round. Good first round, man. Good first round. God, I'm already out of coffee. But that's okay. I need all the caffeine I can get because I ain't going to sleep after this. All right, so the next fight after this is Watanabe and Kenta. Again, big shout out to everybody in the live chat here today. Big shout out to Ben, Striking Ace, Hank the Tank, Biff, Arthur for being an exclusive member too. Thank you so much, my friend. Mr. Grant Gregory, who also hit me up with the $2 Australian. I like my MMA like I like my Sodome. Shout out to Ilcat. Shout out to Billy. Shout out obviously to Mr. Grant. Talib. Lenny. Hype Man. Narashi, Jelani. Appreciate you guys. 4 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock in the second round. Low kick by Sugiyama and stuffing the takedown of Sekihara. Great job stuffing the takedown. Good sprawl here. 4 minutes and 24 seconds. Still sprawling here. Is Sugiyama controlling the shoulder and neck of Sekihara? And thank you to everyone who's currently watching as well, even if you're not commenting. Again, my apologies for having to go full ASMR commentator here, but 5:30 a.m. My roommates are sleeping. You can't blame me. Back up to their feet here. Nice knee by Sugiyama. And dropping for the guillotine right now, Sekihara. Dropping for the guillotine, Sekihara, but asks the mat back to the cage. Doesn't have enough room for it and doesn't have the left arm in. 3 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock. Couple shots to the body here in defense by Sekihara. Sekihara still shots to the body here. Sugiyama trying to grab those legs and drag Sekihara off the cage. Oh, but here we go. Sekihara looked like he was trying to threaten for a guillotine again there, but Sugiyama just pressuring him in the top position. Nice knee by Sugiyama. Sekihara trying to control the neck of Sugiyama to get back up to his feet. Oh, now he's going to try to cinch in a Darce choke. He's trying to cinch in a Darce choke, Sekihara. He has it. Oh, but he used it to get back up to his feet. But Sugiyama again with the single leg takedown. Back up to their feet. Body lock now by Sugiyama. Damn. A lot of action here. Oh, guillotine. Again. Sekihara threatening some sort of choke to get back up to his feet. 2 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock. All right, they separate. Finally. And a right hand by Sekihara. Still walking Sekihara down as Sugiyama. Left hand by Sekihara. Left hand swing and a miss by Sekihara. Sekihara with the left hook there. Sugiyama with the high kick. 1 minute 51 seconds. They're back center of the cage. Low kick by Sugiyama. A few counter shots there by Sekihara, but they don't land. And a nice knee to the body by Sekihara, followed by a right hand. Nice duck and right hand by Sugiyama. Another right hand by Sugiyama. 1 minute 32 seconds on the clock. Sekihara with the left. Sekihara with another left. Sekihara trying to get into the tie clinch. 1 minute 26 seconds on the clock. And a nice right hand by Sekihara. Right uppercut by Sekihara. Great way to end this round here by Sekihara, getting the better of Sugiyama on the feet. Sugiyama went to the body. Sekihara with the left and the right. Counter left jab by Sekihara. Sugiyama went for the low kick. Oh, big left hand by Sekihara. Right hand by Sugiyama. They're trading blow for blow here. And Sugiyama trying to go for one more takedown. Can he get it? And he does get it on Sekihara. but right back up to his feet, and Sugiyama was teeing off for a moment. 51 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not watching deep right now, what are you doing with your life other than working? I'll give you a pass if you're working. Nice knee to the body by Sekihara. 35 seconds. Front kick by Sugiyama. Low kick by Sugiyama. Right step back, right hand by Sugiyama. Oh, and a 3-punch combo there by Sekihara. And a knee to the body by Sekihara. Another knee by Sekihara. 20 seconds on the clock. Low kick by Sekihara. In the clinch right now, right hand to the body by Sekihara. I think Sekihara's going to win based off this round, guys. Looking for one final takedown here, Sugiyama, and he didn't get it clean. He didn't get it clean. Final seconds. Now they're just throwing in the pocket. They each land one more shot, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Great fight. Great fight. God, I love Japanese MMA. I love this. Best fight card of the weekend. Best fight card of the weekend. Step aside LFA. Step aside KSW. Step aside Bellator. Step aside UFC. JMMA for the win, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Great fight and a great display of mixed martial arts in that one, guys. Unbelievable. God, I don't want this to end. I don't want this to end. All right, awaiting the official decision. Oh, one judge has it for Sugiyama. Another judge has it for Sekihara. I think Sekihara did more damage at the end of the third round, and I think or at the end of the second round, I think he should get it. And Sekihara wins. Let's fucking go. I need like a punching bag or something right here so I can just let out my fucking excitement instead of nearly punching holes in the wall there. Great job by Sekihara because he was losing the fight, but that last push in the third round got it. He's now 11-3, ladies and gentlemen. Correct guy won. Absolutely, Biff. Absolutely. Yo, Biff, I'm glad that I've been able to connect with another Japanese MMA fan in the live chat, man, because it is my favorite. It is my favorite form of mixed martial arts. Like I tell my friends this, and I tell the live chat this all the time. My dad got me into martial arts. Was the first sports that I ever did, kung fu and kickboxing, and now I'm doing jiu-jitsu. Been knocked out too many times to continue to just even do sparring and training. But anyways, enough about me and my fighting career, because it was never pro or amateur or anything like that. But how I got into Japanese MMA was my dad, and I'm born in '93, so the UFC, I kind of grew up with the UFC, and my dad had UFC 1 to 5 on VHS. I have 1 to 10 on DVD. But when I was a kid, man, growing up, my dad used to wake me up in the middle of the night to watch Sakuraba fight in Pride. And we watched Dream together growing up, and there's just something special about Japanese MMA. The pageantry, how they put on shows for the fans, how they leave it all out there. It's just, God, it's just fucking amazing. And I love how there's so many great promotions out there today, with Pancrase still kicking it, with Gladiator, with Gratchen, with Pride 3.0 in the mighty Ryzen. It truly is something special. Truly is something special. Yo, so there's only a few more fights left. Yo, Biff, just wait till I get my own place, or when my roommates are away. I'm fucking hooting and hollering, popping champagne. The Super Ryzen 3 card was unbelievable too, man. In my opinion, so I think UFC 300, K1 World Max, like the first leg of it, and Super Ryzen 3 are the 3 best cards of 2024 in all of combat sports. But we'll see how the New Year's card goes for Ryzen here again, especially with Bellator going to Japan and doing their Champions Series. I think we're going to have another like Bellator versus Ryzen, and then the New Year's card right after. Hey, I appreciate you here, man, and I hope to see you back here more during these fight companions. Sekihara gets the win. Yo, Striking Ace, there's only a few more fights here. There's only a few more fights. I'm just saying. 3 more after this. No, I understand you have to get to sleep soon. I want to see if anybody on MMA Twitter is still up right now. All right, sorry, I'll get back to the comments here in a sec. I know. Thank God I don't have my my other keyboard, as that would be really, really loud under the mic here. Yo, what's up, Jay Blizzard? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, my man, Jay Blizzard. Shh, you're whispering too loud. I know, dude. I keep checking my phone to see if my roommates are messaging me, being like, "Shut the fuck up." Good to see you, man. How you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. And guys, don't forget to vote in the poll question as well. Not a big crowd. We definitely had a way bigger crowd for Depot 120, but there were some legends on that card, so totally understand that. All right, fighters are about to get going here. I'm picking Shooto, Watanabe. Good brother, how the fights? Awesome, man. They always deliver. They always deliver. So far, some really good fights, man. Some really good fights. We've had some good finishes. Not a lot of like straight like TKOs or knockouts yet, but some really good like full-on mixed martial arts fights. And the ones that have gone the distance have been really good. All right, round 1, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go with Hayashi. I know Watanabe has the experience on him. He is a little bit taller and lankier, but I've liked Hayashi's recent fights. I know he did lose his last fight split decision, but it was very, very close. So I'm going Hayashi on this one. Oops. I have to say, I was hoping this would have been yesterday after UFC, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, and a nice reversal there by Kenta. Kenta Hayashi. Kenta body lock right now. Back up to his feet is Watanabe. Is Shooto still putting fights in Japan, or is it only Shooto Brazil still alive? No, Shooto Japan's still going on, and they're still doing tournaments. 4 minutes on the clock. Oh, nice right and left by Kenta. They separate back center of the cage, and Watanabe desperately going for a takedown again, and a nice counter shot there by Kenta. Kenta trying to scoop up the neck here. Watanabe still going for that left single leg. Great takedown defense by Kenta. And Kenta falls to the ground here, but he might have the guillotine. No, doesn't need it. Just uses that neck control to get back up to his feet. And again, holding on to that left single leg is Watanabe, but some great balance there by Kenta. That's good. Gotta appreciate mixed skills on display. Oh yeah, for sure. If you can get good fights with some brawls, with some like just straight up throwing in the pocket there, and the rest of the martial arts, some good submission attempts, some good wrestling, all packaged in one fight. I mean, that's what it's all about, man. That's why this sport is so beautiful. Nice right hand there by Watanabe as they break. 3 minutes on the clock. Left jab there by Watanabe. Oh, right hand there by Kenta. Looking for the takedown here again is Watanabe. You're looking for the double leg this time. Kenta, man, incredible takedown defense. Incredible balance here. Not even sprawling, just kind of hopping around on that 1 foot. Nice right underhook. Trivia, Shooto is the oldest MMA promotion still around, having proto MMA events dating back to the mid-'80s. You know what? Thank you so much for sharing the trivia like you always do. I knew that, and I remember watching Napoleon Blown Apart's Watanabe gets the takedown. By the way, he's in the rubber guard. Or sorry, the butterfly guard of Kenta. Beautiful reversal. Kenta pushes Watanabe off of him, and now he's looking for the Darce choke. Kenta looking for a Darce choke here. Kenta drops for the Darce. I think he's going to get it. This is tight, bro. This is tight. Watanabe might be out. Is Watanabe... No, Watanabe's still in it. Ref checked on him. Oh, he's out. He's out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro, I thought he was out. I thought he was out for a while. He didn't give the thumbs up or anything. Kenta submits Watanabe, and he was out for a little while there. Darce choke. Darce choke. He lets it go and he face plants to the ground. Incredible performance there. Incredible performance by Kenta Watanabe. Deep sleep indeed. Wow. Dude, that was an amazing performance by Kenta. That was fucking awesome. Submission heavy finishes on the card thus far, but very dominant, man. Was able to, and in textbook Japanese fashion, win or lose, they're gonna cry. Cry away, dumb tears of joy, baby. But yeah, Napoleon Blown Apart in his Pride FC documentary, he talked about well before the UFC, Shooto Japan putting on mixed martial arts, or Shooto putting on mixed martial arts bouts, and he even found some footage, and he said like the footage from like the late 80s mixed martial arts bouts, before mixed martial arts was even a thing, resembled more of what today's mixed martial arts looks like than what the UFC looked like when they started, right? Which was super cool. I mean, you guys are Japanese MMA fans. You've probably seen that documentary, but I'll share it in the chat regardless. It's worth even just listening to if you can't watch the whole thing. You can watch the supercut, or you can watch it in 3 parts. Dude, I've even showed this to my dad, and I've listened to it so many times already. But check it out. I think Napoleon Blown Apart is the best MMA YouTuber, personally. And he agreed to jump on the channel for an interview, which is super cool. I have so many questions for him. He's an MMA historian, if I've ever seen one. God, deep sleep. Make like a tree and get out of here. Damn. That was savage. That was savage. Technical subs are always gnarly. Lima versus Koreshkov. 3 is the first that comes to mind because Koreshkov goes out and his eyes roll to the back of his head with the camera zoomed in on his face. Yeah, dude, that one is gnarly. I remember that one. On the membership stream that we had earlier today, we featured a pretty gnarly calf slicer. Now, I didn't have the full clip of the setup. Here, I can actually show it to you quickly. I have it teed up here. But calf slicers are another like gnarly submission that I like. Bro, in BFL recently, we saw a buggy choke, but that Persian fighter, Sanangane or something like that, I forget how to pronounce his last name, that Persian Canadian, he got out of the buggy choke by just slamming the motherfucker to the ground. It was amazing. But Here, let me find. Yeah, well, there was a calf slicer in Unified recently. And check it out.
Sublime striking. We saw his wrestling. We saw his positional control. Now it looks like he's. Ah!
Shit. Man, but shout out to the Korean Zombie and his freaking twisters. I mean, Twister, but it was what I feel like that's one of the most memorable ones. All right, and we are already at our featured fight, ladies and gentlemen. Only 3 more to go. 2 title shots after this, but we got the big boys. God, this 9-fight card. Like, I wish it was a 15-fight card, bro. This is going by way too fast. No, but hey, at least we got good. At least we've gotten some good submissions. We've gotten some good finishes and some good fights. But yeah, the striking ace. If you haven't seen that, if you haven't seen Napoleon Blown Apart's videos on his channel, like, watch them all. Every single one is good. But if you haven't seen that Pride documentary, fuck, man, that's one of the best YouTube videos of all time. Brutal sub, yeah. We featured some brutal knockouts as well. Yo, hold on quickly. There's this amateur fighter. 10 out of 10 documentaries. Yeah, Biff knows. He's so awesome, man. He's the best thing to come out of the pandemic. It's Napoleon Blown Apart's YouTube channel. His last one was on Brock Lesnar, and he has the 3rd and final chapter of the lineal heavyweight title documentary coming out as well. The striking age, we've going with Mizuno. We featured a head kick knockout from an amateur, and I couldn't even find the amateur's record or anything on Tapology. Look at all the notes I took. These are all the regional highlights that we featured on the membership stream. Is a kid named Corey Shelley, and he fights in Kingdom Combat Championship. Bro, he had a gnarly head kick knockout. All right, let's highlight the fighters quick. We have Tatsuya Mizuno against Taisei Sekino. 6-6 as a pro, 24 years of age, 3-2 in his last 5 fights. So was on a 3-fight win streak before suffering his last loss, and he fights in Road FC. Oh my god! And him and his cornerman have a secret handshake. God, I love that shit. Not Sekino, his opponent, but still. So he's Sekino, 24 years of age, 6 KO TKOs, 0 submissions, 0 decisions. That's what you want to see in the big boys.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
1-3 in deep, 3-1 in Road FC. I fucking love Road FC, by the way. The top Korean promotion. It's amazing. Now, the Korean Zombie is actually starting an MMA promotion in Korea, and it's going to be on UFC Fight Pass, so be on the lookout for that. Actually fought for a title in the last, not the last Road FC event, but at Road FC 68 in April. He lost to ground and pound in the first round, but he earned that title shot going on a 3-fight win streak against a 3-2 guy, 2-1, and a 1-2 guy in the promotion. Mizuno, 43 years of age, almost 20 years the elder of Sekino. I guess that was Sekino actually doing the secret handshake there. And Sekino shadowboxing the cage right now as Mizuno, 26-15-1, 43 years of age, 4-1 in his last 5 fights, ladies and gentlemen, on a 2-fight win streak. Legend. 10 KO TKOs, 11 submissions, 4 decisions, 1 disqualification. This guy fought in K1 and Dream. 2-2 in Dream, 3-4 in 1 championship and 0-1 in K1. What's up? That's gambling, baby. Bro, and he still looks pretty good for 43. Beat a 6-10 guy at deep 119 Impact in May. Beat a 2-1 guy. Was fighting for the title, but did not get the title as he fought for it and lost in the first round at deep 114 Impact. And he lost his deep heavyweight title back in 2021. Before then was on a hell of a run in Road FC and Deep in his later career. I'm rooting for Mizuno, but I'm going head-to-head with your pick, Striking Ace. I'm going with Sekino. Don't always watch Deep at 448, but when I do, it's usually X-rated. Mizuno fought Tago and Asiero Silva, Krokop, Musashi, Karitonov, Babalu, and beat Pranglay, Manhoff, and Latifi. That is amazing. I mean, he was pretty active in Dream, but I didn't realize he fought all of those big names in Dream. Damn, look at that. Holy fuck, dude. It's crazy Latifi's been fighting for that long, eh? Beat Manhoff, man. Amazing. Fought in M1 and Pancrase as well. What a fucking legend. Round 1.
Let's get it all.
And still fighting. What an absolute legend. 4 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. I'm leading pound for pound here I'm leading John Jones because he's pound for pound. 4 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. Yeah, what an honor it must be for the 24-year-old Sekino to fight Mizuno. Mizuno with the 1-2, swing and a miss. Oh, and a nice left hand by Sekino. Yeah, I would have to imagine Latifi was super young. Pranglay was super washed, and Manhoff was kind of near his prime. Yep. And Musashi in his prime. Dude, Musashi's one of my favorite fighters of all time. 4 minutes on the clock. Oh, a left and a right by Sekino. Sekino with the left hand and a counter step back left by Mizuno. I got the 24-year-old for show. Oh, I got the 24-year-old for real. Oh, big left by Sekino. Left by Sekino. But I'm a deep casual. Bro, you're hanging out with us here in the live chat. You ain't a casual. High kick by Sekino. Left to the body by Sekino. Sekino with the left is again. And a right by Sekino. Mizuno eating too many shots here. He's taking them with ease. Oh, and a counter right by Mizuno. Mizuno tried to get the tie clutch going. Mizuno's fucking huge, bro. He towers over Sekino. Oh, and a failed takedown by Mizuno. And Sekino landed a right here, but Mizuno trying to work off his back. Sekino grabbing the cage. Sekino grabbing the cage. Cut off his fingers. Cut off his fingers. Oh, big right hands by Sekino. Hammer fist in the top position by Sekino. But he's a cheating fuck who grabbed the cage, bro. Good job blocking here by Mizuno. Mizuno trying to single out an arm. I hate cage grabs so much. For those who are new watching, I feel like if you grab the cage, there should be someone on the outside of the cage with garden scissors ready to cut your damn fingers off. 2 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. Big ground and pound in the top position here by Sekino. Sekino still landing big shots. Mizuno trying to scramble here. Mizuno taking a beating. Get the snippers ready. Big right hands here by Sekino. Mizuno's trying to roll out of it here, but Sekino just landing too many big shots. Covering up here is Mizuno. Mizuno trying to get back up to his feet, but Sekino on him here. Mizuno trying to get back up to his feet still, but he falls back down. Oh, and a big knee. Soccer kicks. And this fight is over. Superior rule set. Superior rule set. Superior rule set. Soccer kick TKO. Soccer kick TKO by Sekino. He kicked Mizuno in the face like twice, ladies and gentlemen. A good display of respect. Imagine that after kicking a legend in the face 2 to 3 times, he's bowing to him right here. And again, Mizuno's a legend. It must be an honor for Sekino to have fought him. And not only that, he kicked him in the motherfucking face for the finish, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. This is over, yep. Cage grabbers should have all their ancestors cursed by the evil warlock. Like I say every time, angry Brazilian nuns with rulers smacking your fingers. And I don't care what country you're in, we're bringing those Brazilian nuns everywhere we go, or the snip snip. Damn nearly elderly abuse. Another finish. Izzy Silva done right? Damn. Superior motherfucking rule set. I was kind of wrong about Prongle. He was still in his athletic prime, but he struggled mentally after a death in a family a few fights before. Prongle got a few good wins after his prime. I got to go back and watch some of those dream fights, man. Who won the match? Yo, what's up, baby? A Sekino won via soccer kick to the face of Mizuno. Before the Mizuno fight, got you. How's it going, AB? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I got to go back and watch some of those old dream fights. Like, they're tough to find via the Ronaldo. Yeah, they're tough to find. Like, finding old Pride FC fights is easy because a lot of them are on Fight Pass and or on YouTube. But when Dream went down, man, like the catalog, I've thought about saving some money and buying. There's a box set. That's not the official box set, but that people on like eBay have put together with every Dream card on DVD and or VHS. And some of them they've straight up like taped and or burned, but they're not cheap. Not cheap. So we'll see. But yeah, man, I'd love to even watch some of those Dream Grand Prix again. All right, we'll get to the next fight here in a sec. I just got to tell everyone in the Discord that we saw some superior rule set. Ooh, I wish I was rich enough for that. I found an MMA site that had a few. Some didn't load, can't remember its name. Buying all those from eBay isn't doing a series where you stream one episode a week. Maybe members only. Ooh, that would be a good series. That would be a good series. I should start just maybe even buying some one at a time and just not the whole thing, but that would be a good series. And just watching them together. Because like I wouldn't even care about monetizing that, whether I posted to the public or not. It would just so like because YouTube would probably ding that, or I think Dream Entertainment, because they own Ryzen still, right? They'd probably flag it. But I don't know, like, is that maybe the reason why there's not a lot of deep fights on YouTube? Is because Dream Entertainment now is like on it with the copyright stuff? Could be. When I win the lottery or can do YouTube full time, which means I'll actually be making money, then maybe we'll do that series. But Thank you for the suggestion. That is definitely one that, like, if and when that day comes, not if, when that day comes, we're going to 100% do that series. Because I've also wanted to do a live, like, listen or a series on listening to the Dream theme song, the Pride FC theme song, and the Ryzen theme song, and all the other Japanese promotion theme songs, and, like, rate them. They obviously can't be monetized, but you can post them, I found, which is good. Maybe email them first and try to work something out. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. And, like, let them know, like, what I'm going to be doing. And yeah, that's a good idea. Look at you, man. Fucking 6 a.m. full of good ideas. I love this. I'm getting fucking pumped now. I want to email them right now. All right. Co-main event coming up, ladies and gentlemen. The first of 2 title fights here, starting with the lightweight title. Mokayev in the live chat? Are you kidding me? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Sekino won via soccer kick to the face. All right, fighters are making their walkouts now. Gotta love this club banger of a deep deep theme song. Kenta won. Kenta won via Darce choke, and it was gnarly, man. Watanabe went to sleep. All right, fighters are making their way to the cage now. Sun is starting to rise. Amazing, amazing. Kimihiro Ito against Shunta Nomura, ladies and gentlemen, and this is for the lightweight title. Nomura entering the cage right now. He's 7-2 as a pro, 4-1 in his last 5 fights on a 2-fight win streak, 26 years of age. He's at a Brave gym. 4 KO TKO, 0 submissions, 3 decisions, 5-1 in deep, and he beat a 2-1 guy and a 5-2 guy. KO TKO against Iwakura in the first round, and a 3rd round KO TKO earlier, actually in the summer, in July, at deep 120 Impact. I saw that fight. I remember that fight. We did a live stream for that fight to earn his title shot. He's good, man. He's good. Hey, what's up, Hockey from Home? Good morning. Ito, though, and vote in the poll question. Does Ito extend his win streak and get the title? 23, 6-2 as a pro, 35 years of age. It's not early for you, Hockey from Home. 7 o'clock is a normal time to wake up. 4 KO TKOs, 7 submissions, 12 decision. He's never been submitted. As the deep lightweight champion is making his walkout now. 4-2 in 1 championship, 1-0 in Ryzen. Won the title in his last fight against a 4-2 guy, before then beat a 5-1, 17-9, 42-24, 7-2, and 6-3 in Ryzen, Shooto, and Deep. Beat the mighty Amir Khan in 1 championship. Had a really good run in 1 championship as well. But he's a deep legend, ladies and gentlemen. He's a deep legend, as you can see there. And fought in early Grotchan as well, which is pretty cool. I'm going with Ito to defend the title. And still, my roommates are sleeping. That's why. It's 6 a.m. My roommates are sleeping. Sorry for whispering. I know I sound like a crazy person, but I don't want to wake them up. You mad, lad? I just woke up. What's up, No Chill? Good to see you. I said I would go to bed, but I got Ito. He beat Kirioka and the legendary Amir Khan. Dude, no chill. Best card of the weekend. I'm not just saying that because I'm the Japanese MMA stan. It's been fucking amazing, brother. It's been amazing. We even had Kaya Sakura's wrestling coach in the live chat earlier. See you later, Hockey from Home. Oh, I'm so fucking pumped. 2 title fights now to end the card. Let's fucking go, boys. And Hockey from Home. All right, round 1 coming up here. How's the rest of your weekend, No Chill? How's your Sunday, brother? All right. And I think Tapology, the majority of Tapology, 89% of voters on Tapology, now there was only 56 of them, but still, picked Ito to win. And I think you guys also picked him to win. Yes, I love Kim Soo-chul. He's one of my favorite fighters at a Road FC, and I thought his last fight against Spike Carlisle in Rise, and even though he lost to Spike, he had an awesome performance. Love Kim Soo-chul. Round 1.
Let's get it all.
4 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. Yes, I have Hockey from Home. 4 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock. Left jab by Nomura. I think Kim Soo-chul wins. But it should be a really good fight. Right hand by Nomura. Another right hand by Nomura. Yeah, I know a lot of people thought the card was terrible. Again, 3 minutes and 59 seconds on the clock. It's been dope aside from the death of Sugar Sean. Yeah, but they're just prospect games. It's good. It's good to see that the pros. Well, I've been watching more Minnesota Wild ones. Hockey from Home. But Hockey from Home, we're going to focus in on the fights right now. I know you want to talk hockey, but this is not the time and place. 3 minutes 35 seconds on the clock. Not in the co-main event of Deep. But yes, I've been watching the prospect games. I watched both the Canucks one and I watched the Wild one earlier today. But the Oilers don't have many good prospects too, Hockey. 3 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock. Ito could use a bit more tape, right? Low kick by Nomura. And Ito snagging that right single leg. It's because Connor McJesus ain't playing. Yeah, prospect games. They did well. They did well, Hockey from Home. They're all on YouTube, so you can rewatch them if you want. See you later, Hockey from Home. 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Still looking for that right single leg is Ito. And again, big shout out to everybody joining us here. Sorry I'm whispering, talking like a crazy person, but gotta respect the roommates here at this hour. 2 minutes and 29 seconds. Yeah, Stevie Leskovar Hockey. He was my Riley Height and Leskovar are my favorite players in the tournament. Two minutes and 13 seconds on the clock. Still chasing that takedown here. Doesn't have the single leg anymore, though. Ito does have the left underhook. Knees to Nomura. Ref's going to separate them here soon. Hell yeah, no chill. Let's go.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
That's literally the only other place you can watch it. Knees here by Ito, but the ref close eye here. And if Ito doesn't try to go for a takedown, which he's going for now, the ref's going to separate them. And the ref separates them. Back to the center. 1 minute 32 seconds. Threatening for a level change here is Ito. Again, Nomura had a great victory, a great knockout victory in the last Deep Impact event. Threatening with a spinning elbow, there was Ito, didn't commit. Ito in the red corner. Nomura in the right. And again, the tape on the left glove of Ito is starting to peel off there, as Biff was saying. What are you looking at, butthead? Oh, right hand by Nomura as Ito's going in for the takedown. Another right hand by Nomura. Blocked by Ito. Left by Nomura. Didn't land clean. Ito swinging a miss to the body. Oh, left swinging a miss there by Nomura. 42 seconds on the clock in this first round. Right hand by Nomura. And threatening for the level change there again was Ito. Ito constantly switching stances here, looking for his entry. 23 seconds. He is keeping Nomura on the back foot here, though. Who do you think, Park C1 or Soloviev in Road FC? Ooh, that's a tough one. Oh, nice counter right by Ito. Nice kick to the low kick and then left hand by Nomura. Good first round. Good first round, Nomura. Good job with the takedown defense and good counter striking on the back foot. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm leaning towards the Russian, to be honest. Because I know what they're fighting in October, yeah. I mean, C1 Park is good. Don't get me wrong. C1 Park is good, but I'm leaning the Russian. I'm leaning the Russian. Should be a really good fight, though. Hockey from Home 3. Can't get enough of the City Life Project. Round 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all.
4 minutes and 56 seconds on the clock. I gotta host a fight companion for that next road to Road FC. I watch every single one, but I haven't hosted a fight companion for one yet. 4 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Ooh, nice left hand by Nomura. Oh, high kick there by Nomura, followed by right hand. Nomura's doing an excellent job at stuffing the takedowns of Ito, and he's beating him in the striking here. Nomura with the left hand blocked by Ito. Ito tried to counter with the right. Straight left jab by Nomura. Ito's going down, dude. Oh, big left by Nomura, right by Nomura. Yeah, Nomura striking's too much for him. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Nice right hand by Nomura. Nomura stuffing the takedowns again. Hammer fence here by Nomura. Dude, Nomura. Only 26 years of age, and he looks damn good here. Oh, big right hand by Nomura. Ito tried to land a spinning back fist, but you can tell he's dazed. Yeah, you know what? We will do that. We will do that. In October, we're going to do that event, Road FC. Really appreciate you hanging out with us, man.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucking.
One more after this. About to witness a dead body. Yeah, Nomura, man. Big shots here. Left jab. Counter right. Right hook. Nomura stalking him down here. Ito striking just not at the same level. Just not as quick. And he cannot get the takedown. Nomura with the right hand. Ito swinging a miss with that right uppercut. Dude, Nomura is sick, bro. If he can continue to keep fights on the feet, not to say this grappling isn't bad, but like you can tell his striking is his strong suit, and that was on display in his last fight as well. 2 minutes and 56 seconds on the clock. Oh, big right uppercut by Nomura. Morning jog and then getting right to work because I have a meeting in less than 3 hours. Actually, 3 hours. Looking for that left single leg. No hill sprints today, though, Ben. Just a jog, just a light jog. I slept about an hour. Oh, a nice right hand by Nomura again. Oh, another big hand by Nomura. We did a membership stream until about midnight my time, and then set up the deep stream, and then tried to get some sleep, but I was way too pumped. Left and a right by Nomura. Yo, what's up, B? No, it's not for free. You have to pay for a membership to watch it. Good morning, B. It's 5:15 a.m. Just woke up this morning. How's the card going? The card has been amazing, B. In my opinion, it's the best card of the weekend thus far. Not sure hockey from home when I can. 1 minute and 43 seconds on the clock. Soon, though. High kick attempt there by Ito, swing and a miss. But I'll get to them soon. Maybe today or tomorrow, hockey. 1 minute 22 seconds. High kick attempt there again by Nomura this time. Oh, low kick by Ito. Now counter 1-2 by Nomura. And there's a big right hand by Nomura. Nomura has pieced up Ito in this first round. Upon how this round is playing out, I'm interested to see how the poll question shook out. 83% said and still. Wow. 48 seconds on the clock. Ito pushing Nomura up against the cage, looking for that takedown, man. Great takedown defense by Nomura. I mean, B, we saw a soccer kick TKO today. Can't ask for much more than that. Will do hockey from home. Ref separates them. 22 seconds on the clock. Ito still can't get the takedown. Center of the cage. 15 seconds left in the round. Oh, beautiful knee by Nomura. Knee by Nomura. Ito's hurt. Ito's hurt. Counter right by Ito, but another knee by Nomura. Nomura with the right uppercut. Nomura with the right hand, and that is it. Bro, Ito is stumbling. Ito is stumbling. Ito looks like a freaking zombie with all the tape he has on, eh? Oh my goodness. Wow. Tape on his neck, tape on his elbows. I only saw the one on his left elbow or his left arm. I didn't realize how much he had on his back and neck either, but saved by the bell there. Nice hockey from home. God, that knee. Dude, Ito still has a chin because that knee was devastating. See you later, hockey from home. Yes, Rush City Fight Show, 7 p.m. Eastern. And not even a scratch on Nomura. All right, here we go. Round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you can see Ito. He's going, whew.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Right uppercut by Ito. But yeah, his striking just not on the, doesn't have the same pop and not as quick there as Nomura. Nomura, left jab, swing and a miss. Ito walks in with the left and throws the right hand. Ito again trying to walk in with that left. Yeah, no worries, hockey from home. Yeah, if you don't join, we'll see you for Dana White's Contender Series on Tuesday. Beautiful sprawl there by Nomura as Ito went in for the takedown. Ito again trying to utilize that head movement to duck and roll into maybe a level change there, but Nomura counter shots on point. On the back foot now is Nomura. Ito walking forward here, a couple feints, side to side here by Nomura. Zoned out, thank God I didn't miss the fight, bro. Nomura is dominating, but not this round yet, but the first round. Oh, big shot there by Nomura. Left hand by Nomura. And Ito was hurt again. Part of it. Appreciate you as always, Hockey. Three minutes and 17 seconds on the clock in this second round. Hell yeah. The first was wild. Ito still has a chin, man. I don't know how he ate that knee with ease. Yeah, it's the pretty much the Ryzen rule set. Except some of the fights are 2 rounds. But yeah, no headbutting, no eye gouging, but you can stomp, knee to ground opponent, soccer kick. Tremendous one-sided beatdown. Nomura might get vengeance. And Ito walking him down right now, which is the only reason why Nomura isn't beating him up even more. It's because he's been mostly on the back foot, but his counter game has been perfect. 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Oh, there's a left hand by Ito, but again, just doesn't have that power, doesn't have that quickness that Nomura has. And Ito desperately trying to take this to the ground, and he finally gets a takedown. Ito finally gets that takedown that he's been trying to get. That coveted takedown, ladies and gentlemen. Ass to the mat, back to the cage for Nomura. And Ito just holding on to him for dear life, trying to drag him off the cage. By the way, shout out to everybody joining right now. Sorry I'm whispering. The only reason I am is because my roommates are still sleeping. But don't forget to smash that like button. 1 minute 36 seconds on the clock. Ito, get your fingers out of the cage, brother. 1 minute 27 seconds on the clock. And looking to get back up to his feet is Nomura. Ito trying to get a left hook in here. Ito with the body lock, looking to try to get that left hook in to maybe get the back of Nomura. This would be an insane comeback. Knee to the back here by Ito. More knees by Ito. This would be an insane comeback if Ito could get the back and get the submission, but there's only 1 minute left on the clock. Ito, he gets the left hook in. Ito gets the left hook in. 52 seconds on the clock. Tape just melting off his body, right? Good job by Nomura here, keeping Ito from getting that right hook in. Some shots here by Ito as he continues to try to stay on the back of Nomura. Andrew's such a G, man, dude. Andrew B is a G. Andrew B is the king. Andrew B is a Chad. Come on, Ito. 16 seconds on the clock here. I mean, good end of the second round by Ito. Ito double hooks in. Big shots by Ito. Big shots by Ito. On the back of Nomura, but Nomura is going to get out of this round. And that is it for the round. Whew. Damn. Is there no third round in this title fight? I thought there was a third round in the title fight. No, but this is it. Wow. Despite that strong finish by Ito, Nomura should win this fight. He did way more damage, even in the second round, though the second round wasn't as one-sided. That was the third. It said third, but that was actually the second, was it not? Jeez, did I just like zone out as when I was commentating? Because I was confused there. I thought it was the second, but the broadcast had it as the third. Anyways, I must have just not zoned out. I must have just been in the zone for the second round. Regardless, and oh no, you're right. It was the third. Jesus Christ, dude. It's the napitis kicking in, and I was just so much just in the zone there commentating. Regardless, you're right. That was the third. I got mixed up because I put second round on my ticker. But regardless, Ito's gonna win this one. And no. Yeah, 2 judges have it for him. And Shunta Nomura is the new lightweight deep champion, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that late push in the 3rd round, jeez. Sometimes I have my moments, Biff, running on little sleep here, where I fuck up, but that's the only one on this card thus far. I love the deep belt, by the way. It's fucking gorgeous. Ito lost, yes, and no. Like, even with that back take at the end of the 3rd round and shots, like, I know these rounds are judged as a whole, but like, I would still say that Nomura did win the round. Did way more damage. Amazing performance. We have a new lightweight champion in deep, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Last fight here on the card. We have another title fight. Probably the first one, Ben. I want Nomura versus Park Si-won. Ooh, that would be a fun fight. That would be a fun fight. I mean, he's only 26 years of age, so the future's bright for this young prospect. And now champion. I can't watch the fights and I'm bored. Sorry, I'm not being as entertaining with this ASMR stream. In all seriousness. All right, final fight coming up here, guys. Nomura is just addressing the audience. Show fights. I got Fukuda. Dude, striking ace. I knew you were going to stay up. I knew you were going to stay up. All right, final fight on the card here for the vacant Bantamweight champion. Yeah, for the vacant belt. Fukuda, 22-8-1 as a pro, 32 years of age. He did win his last fight. 4-1 in his last 5. Oh, flyweight versus bantamweight. Road FC can see free on. Oh, dude, thank you, because I was gonna buy the pay-per-view. Hey, what's up, Kolvik? ASMR. Oh yeah, dude. Have you been catching most of this card, Kolvik? And thank you so much, as always, for being a member, Kolvik. But this card has been awesome. But this is for the bantamweight title, is it not? Because I know Takizawa, he's a true 135er. I didn't watch the weigh-ins. Did Fukuda make 135? Like he didn't he didn't weigh in at 125 for the 135 belt, did he? That would be crazy. Now, I wouldn't put it past Japan for that to occur. And Takizawa, of course, getting a title shot after one win, after breaking his, 4 or 5 fight losing streak. Takizawa, I will say, he's good, though. He's faced really good opponents in Ryzen. Anyways, Fukuda, like I said, 22-8-1. 10 KO TKOs, 1 submission, 11 decision, 2-0 in Ryzen, 11-3-1 in Shooto Japan, and 7-2 in the Mighty Deep. So he actually was fighting for a belt in Neza FC, which is actually a very good Russian promotion. Didn't get the belt there, but it did go to a decision. Oh, dude, Nomura with his whole team behind him. That's fucking cool. Came back to deep and got a first round finish against a 7-3 guy. In Ryzen, got a doctor stoppage against Ursun Yamamoto. Oh, it's a Kazakh. Sorry, Kazakh. Why did I think it was Russia? Oh, it's because the last one I watched, it was in Russia. Yes, you're right. It is a Kazakh league. They had a card that was in Russia. But anyways, Neza, awesome league. Not as good as Alash Pride, in my opinion. Not as good. Actually, you know what? I would say lately it's been as good as Alash Pride. But Octagon with a C is still my favorite. Do you agree with that, Biff? Octagon with a C. I think that's in my opinion, that's the top Kazakh league. I think the better fights and the better fighters overall come out of Octagon. But Alash Pride was the bona fide number 2, but Neza creeping up there, man. As the last 3 Neza cards that I've covered have been amazing. But man, like MMA in Kazakhstan is just, it's been so good lately. Skill-wise, probably. I work all night, so I'm angry I didn't capture any of this craziness. Damn. Octagon with a K has some crazy fights too, though. Yes, the Czech League. The Czech League, that's basically also a German league with all the shows they do there. Octagon with a K, by the way, great card next weekend, and we will be covering it. Biff, I feel like every time I cover Octagon with a C, the Kazakh League, there's always the most brutal knee KO. And I feel like everyone tops the next because, like, someone will go in for a double leg with their head wide open and just boom. Hung In Soo, not familiar off the top of my head. Neza has a lot of prospects, and then they mismatch Zumagulov for his teammates. Right. I mean, let's be honest. Zumagulov should still be in the UFC. He got some freaking robberies. Anyways, great run here. Lost to Makoto Shinryu at Deep Impact, no shame in that. Lost to Tatsuru Taira in Shooto, no shame in that. After losing to Shinryu, one of the top Japanese prospects went on an absolute run, ladies and gentlemen, beating some really, really good opponents. Ito being one of those, Sugiyama, Uda, Honda, and enough to get a title shot in Neza. As opponent, Takizawa, 29 years of age, 14-11 as a pro, but don't let his record fool you. He's good, man. He is good. He's pretty well-rounded. 9 KO TKOs, 0 submissions, 5 decisions. Despite him not getting a submission, definitely more of a striker, but well-rounded enough to be able to sprawl, defend takedowns, and get back up to his feet. 3-6 in Ryzen, 9-4 in Pancrase. But if you look at the guys who he's fought in Ryzen, overall fought like really good opponents, loved this fight. This fight, though there wasn't a finish, action-packed at the last Impact card. We covered that one. And the guys he fought in Ryzen, Kaya Sakura, Nikoi Inoue, Shinobu Oto, and Shohei Noze, all really good fighters. Now, I know Ota doesn't have the crazy record, but we know how good Ota's wrestling is. Former Japanese Olympic wrestler and a grappling machine. Put together a 2-fight win streak in Ryzen to earn that fight against Kaya Sakura. And even then, there were 2 good wins as well. As much as I like Takizawa striking, I'm going with Fukuda as well, even though he's a little bit smaller in stature. Brave has this thing called IMAAF, where the world fights each other. Kazakhstan has a strong team of that country. Oh, nice. Fukuda, let's go. Hey, what's up, Denial? What is up, buddy? Up bright and early. I love it. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Takizawa's a decent dog. especially because he's bigger than him as well. 94% of people on Tapology out of the 52 have picked Fukuda. Yo, we've seen some soccer kicks. We've seen some tears. We've seen some submissions. We've seen some tears out of guys who've won denial. This is the best card of the weekend. It's fucking awesome. If I could just yell that, I would. But then my roommates would kick me out. Step aside, LFA. Step aside, KSW. Step aside, Bellator. Step aside, Noche UFC. Deep 121 Impact. Best card of the weekend. Gonna shower and go to bed, but I'll listen to the main event in the shower. Attaboy. More than my guy, in case any of these motherfuckers didn't know, it's Goozy Fight Week, and that's my favorite fight week. Dude, we were literally talking about Goozy and LFA in the opening part of the stream. We were talking about how if he wins this fight in impressive fashion, he is Dana White's type of heavyweight. He will be 5-0. And Dana White's Contender Series has been bringing 5-0 fighters, and they need more exciting talent in their heavyweight division. And I want to see Goozy get paid, win or lose, but we know he's going to win if he gets invited on Contender Series. He is the type of heavyweight who fucking brawls. He has that type of heart that Dana White would love for the heavyweight division. So he's going to win this week. And then he's going to get a call for next year's Contender Series. I know it. I know it. Or could you imagine a short notice call up to the UFC? Bro. With how thin the UFC's heavyweight division is, man, and with the streak and style of fights that Goozy puts on as a heavyweight, it's his opportunity, man. I'm going to give him a call tomorrow. And, if he wants to jump on the channel, I'll give him time to talk and preview the fight. And if he just wants to yap for a bit, then so be it. But it should be a good card. It should be a good card. I'm excited for it. He's on a progressive contract, so if he doesn't get big league, he's at least going to get paid. And apparently the one operating manager of LFA loves him and is known for some small bonuses. Oh, that is amazing. That is amazing. I love to hear that. Love to hear that. How can you not like him? He's a great person, always smiling, loves to fight, and he puts on a show. Love that. Love that. Hopefully, after his win this weekend, he doesn't get rushed to the hospital, so I can at least buy him that beer that I owe him. They tossed some money to his team last event for him and Steven. Nice. Yeah, I think Steven's gonna. I mean, they both have tough opponents for this one, and I'm pretty sure Steven's the underdog, but I think they're both gonna have amazing performances, and I can't wait. Like I said, Denial. I'm bringing my roommate, and he's excited too. He's excited too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, both of the fighters have entered the cage for the Bantamweight title, final fight on the card. Thank you to every single one of you. I know we don't have a big crowd here today, but we've had a lot of new faces, and I appreciate every single one of you. Steven going to get it done. Might be hard work, but I think Goozy going to get highlight reel worthy finish. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Bro, even the striking ace knew who Goozy Hines was. He was like, top-ranked Midwest fighter. Let's go. All right. Takizawa against Fukuda coming up here, ladies and gentlemen. Fighters are being announced in the cage. Fukuda's Medusa tattoo is badass, by the way. Medusa tattoo on his chest. That's badass. Oh, a little intense stare down here. And yeah, you can see the size difference. Mostly because Takizawa is taller than him and lankier than him. Bro, denial. We had a Japanese top team wrestling coach in the live chat earlier today as well. As a guy who gets punched by him once a week, once a week for a while, his striking improvements are upgraded like Tommy's were. His last fight, they were using Caleb Truax, the former boxing champ, as their coach. That's amazing. Round one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it on. Four minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Wide stance here by Fukuda. He's going to have to watch these kicks of Takizawa. Takizawa, instead of going high with the kick, goes body shot with the right hand. 4 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock. Right jab there by Fukuda. Fukuda goes right to the body as well. 4 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. By the way, I'll get back to your Discord message, or your reply to my Discord message later this morning, Denial. 4 minutes on the clock. Three minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. Right hand by Takizawa. Oh, another right hand by Takizawa. Takizawa doing a good job coming in and out of the pocket. Oh, big left hand by Fukuda. Big left hand by Fukuda. Are you kidding me? Beautiful. Beautifully timed left. 3 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock. Right jab attempt there by Fukuda, swinging a miss, and Takizawa doesn't land his 1-2, but he does let an inside low kick on the lead right leg of Fukuda. Fukuda with another left hand. Fukuda sniping here. 2 minutes 54 seconds on the clock. Right hand by Takizawa. Sneaky uppercuts and up jabs, and his looping hooks on the exit catch me more than ever. And that guy's not much bigger than me. He's fighting. Dude's a wrestler and he's smaller, and he's gonna struggle. Just my 2 cents, dude. But that's awesome. Because Guzzi had a really good brawling, striking style, but polishing up the boxing is exactly like what he needs to take that next level and hang with some of these more quicker and quick-handed heavyweight strikers. And the fact that the guy he's fighting is a wrestler, I mean, that's awesome to hear. God, I'm so fucking pumped. Hell yeah, glad I didn't miss the fight entirely. 2 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. Low kick by Takizawa. You remember the difference Tommy Peterson showed between the last two fights? I expect similar, to be honest. Yep. Night and day by Tommy Peterson. 1 minute and 50 seconds on the clock. Yeah, Tommy had a tremendous performance in his last fight too. And Ali Crow, I counted him out because I didn't think his striking was gonna improve that much, but it did. Nice left hand by Takizawa. High kick by Takizawa. Dude, honestly, Takizawa should be throwing the high kick a little bit more with how low Fukuda's stance is and how many low kicks Takizawa's already thrown. He could definitely bait him there. Oh, nice right hand by Takizawa. Left by Fukuda. Left by Takizawa on the back step. Takizawa, right hand to the body. Right hand by Fukuda, but blocked by Takizawa. 55 seconds on the clock in this first round. First round, Biff. I'm on it. 45 seconds on the clock. Oh, it is over. It is over. Fukuda with the right hand knocks out Takizawa. It is over and new. Oh
my God.
Oh my God. That impact act alone could have woken up my roommates. It was so loud. And I have the volume on number 1. Huge right hand by Fukuda. Huge impact. And Takizawa goes down. It is all over. And no. And he runs out into the audience. He's fist bumping everybody. Sit the fuck down, Takizawa. Sit the fuck down. Oh my God. Oh my God. And he's bringing his kid into the cage. I'm pretty sure that was his mom he was hugging. Oh my God. Snipe City, baby. Snipe City. A good display of respect between the two guys. I'm glad I picked and knew, luckily. Takizawa, like, it was a flash-like knockout, but like he was out for a second there, and Fukuda just followed him right to the ground. Good stoppage by the ref. Didn't need to take any more damage. That was a huge shot. And Takizawa back in the L column, 14 and 12 now. For a guy who actually has good technique, but man, oh, I love that deep belt, dude. The deep belt is beautiful. It's way nicer than one championship belt. 3 losses in a row prior, 4 losses in a row prior, but against good opponents in Rise. Noze, Ota, Inoue, and Asakura. And like this fight was a good fight, but he was the clear winner in that one. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. His kid's doing the same little like celebration. Aw. So Fukuda, he like goes like this, I think Medusa style. When he wins, and his kid's going like this too. All solid names, to be honest. Can't be mad at that. No. So that's why like I'm not questioning or critical of Deep giving him the title shot after, you know, coming back to Deep and getting a win. Clearly he doesn't suck. No. And if you take a look at his resume as well, like 9-4 in Pancrase, fought top guys in Ryzen. Fought for the title in Pancrase. But he just cannot get a title to save his life. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Man, there's been some good fights on this card though, man. And honestly, the guy who I'm most excited for is Nomura. This kid is going to be a problem. Just very poor shot selection against a shorter opponent there. Yep. That's why when he was going for those low kicks, right? He was landing a lot of low kicks. He landed a lot of body shots. So I was waiting for him to feint low but go for the high kick, right? The freak. It's so deep at the top end of the pool, man. Ooh, that's deep. Neither. I'm not a sweets guy, but I guess ice cream. I don't really like brownies unless there's weed in them. Gotta wake my kid up. Glad I got to hear you whisper for a minute, brother. Have a good day. Get some rest, motherfucker. Hey, hope you have a great day. Yes, get into dad mode. And like I said, I'll reply to your Discord message later. And as soon as I pay some bills and see how much I have left in my bank account, I'm gonna place an order. I'm gonna help a brother out. And honestly, I'm jonesing, even if it's a small order. But anyways, I'll get back to you in Discord. What an amazing card. Heading to bed finally. Yes, get some sleep, the striking ace. Tito Jackson just died? No way. Damn, that's sad. One of the Jackson 5. Bro, it's been a sad month in the hockey world. That's gambling, baby. Obviously, with the Goudreau brothers passing away. Stephen Pert passed away. Vladimir Bure passed away. Valerie and Pavel's dad, and then a ball hockey player who played junior hockey as well, had a heart attack and died in the ref's arms in a game last 2 weekends ago. It's been a really tough world it's been a really tough month for the hockey world as well. And Stephen Pete, I had friends who knew Stephen Pete in Vancouver, and he was dealing with some addiction, suffering from some what he thinks is CTE from fighting so many years in hockey. Former Washington Capital and Anaheim Ducks draft pick, and he got run over by a car and was in a coma for the last 2 weeks and died due to the injuries. So rest in peace to obviously the Gaudreau brothers, Stephen Pete. Sorry, I don't remember the junior hockey player's name off the top of my head, but I have my notes here actually. Zachary Barassa as well. It's been a tough month for the hockey world, man. Tough month for the hockey world. But anyways, hard right turn. We're going to take it here. Deep 121 Impact, man. What a tremendous card. What a tremendous card. Finishes galore. This one, it sucked not to see this one go to the distance, but Tanioka, cannot wait to see him fight again. Miyabivs was poked in the eye, unfortunately. Couldn't come back. Aimoto beat Gomyo, but Gomyo looked amazing. Kenta looked awesome. Sekihara looked great. Sekino with the soccer kicks to the legend that is Mizuno. Ito lost his title to Nomura, and Fukuda with a great knockout finish, man. With a great knockout finish. Well, can't wait for the next Impact card, hopefully in a month or two. Love these cards at Korakuen Hall. Love this promotion. Love Japanese MMA. And that's going to do it for this Fight Companion. But that's not it for streams early this week. Today, 7 p.m. Eastern, nonstop, 2-hour talk show covering the world of combat sports, Rush City Fight Show on this channel and on the Rush Hour Fight Club. 7 p.m. Eastern, nonstop combat sports talk for 2 hours. Then tomorrow, Dana White's Contender Series. And then on Wednesday or Thursday, I will post the schedule for the rest of the week. Thank you to everyone who joined us for this ASMR special here as I whispered my way through this deep 121 Impact card. You all are amazing. I appreciate you all. Smash that like button and subscribe. And always remember, even in Japan, it's Herb Dean's fault. Thank you all for joining. Thanks for the whispers, man. Hey, thank you so much for joining, Biff. Hope to see you again, brother. Hope to see you again. It was fun shooting the breeze and talking mixed martial arts and JMMA with you too. So yeah, hope to see you again here soon. You all are amazing. I appreciate you all. Smash that like button and subscribe. And I will see you later today for the Rush City Fight Show. Peace. I am out of here.